Hello, 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 hello. I see Gigi there, like, trying to fix my shit. Hello, we got it on members only. Let me say hello to you. And I see Gregory Smeggery joined the homeless peasant feller. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Dr. Been a member for 21 months. Thank you, darling. 2 days in a row. That is right. We do have it on. Can you hear me and everything? Because we're trying to do this a different way. And I know I'm going to be over here fucking shit up, but I do have Gigi some fucking where. Can you hear me, Gigi?
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm so
Yeah.
confused. I'm not used to doing it this way. I'm like, I don't want to, because I can see like this. Wait, are we live? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I can see it on my other tab. But I
So,
couldn't hear
I've
anything, and I
tried-
guess I can't hear your stream. I didn't realize I couldn't hear you, so I was like, kind of like, is this gonna work or not? But it's working. Hello. No echo. Or anything, guys?
Yeah. I think I'm just doing it the opposite way that you normally do. You use StreamYard to go live, right? And then use OBS as your...
Yes.
I'm using it backwards because I'm more comfortable using OBS. Anywho, Raven Star's been a member for 23 months. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Dirty Uncle
wait,
Sal
no, that's
says,
not
"Is this
true.
what?"
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
Dirty Uncle Sal says, "Is this where the racists gather?" Yes.
Apparently, Dirty Uncle Sal. No matter what I say, it is not good enough. No, I only use StreamYards when we do our 1-800 No One Cares. I should have told you how to do that. So this is what I do on StreamYards. I build a scene where it's
I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that because I've got all my scenes.
I will send you. No. You do it on StreamYards. You don't do it on OBS.
I can use OBS
later.
Listen, OBS is easier to use. Look how it looks on the screen, the actual stream.
And we look so cute. Look at us. We look so cute there next to Flo and Brian.
And we ain't going to have to worry about no dicks in the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. Look at Flo and Brian up there. I think they want me. They both looking at me. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Look at them. They're kind of both giving me the eye, and I'm just like, ladies, gentlemen, we have a show to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So I let the trash bags in here. So I thought, me and Gigi, we don't really have anything in particular to talk about. We just thought we'd do our 1-800 go fuck you. 1-800 call in and then chit chat about some things that's going on. Hey, Chef Mayku, how are you? So Gigi, I did hear that you're a racist again today. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went on Hecate's daughter because old poverty pig over there in Indiana was talking about, why don't you cover the racist or some shit? I don't fucking know. So I said, all right, let's make her look stupid again. So shit's so fucking easy. so I go at Hecate's thing and I own up to a bunch of shit. And now that troll, I'm not even going to say their name, is like, oh, Gigi used you as a token and he coached you on what to say. I don't know why Hecate puts up with them. I don't got the patience for that shit. I am like 90 years old in YouTube years. I'm at that age where I'm like, I don't give a fuck no more. I'm not putting up with stupidity. Like, I can't take you seriously.
Yeah, and that person fucking crazy anyway. So if you guys want to call in, just click on the link.
I'm extra quiet. Hold on.
Click on the link there at the top of the stream. Yeah. I hear you just fine, but we do have someone here named Saint Belinda. So let me see if I can. I don't know. I'm going to wing it. 1-800 go fuck yourself. This is Belinda. How can I help you?
What's going on, failers?
Nothing. What's going on, failure?
So I have a little bit of a complaint. This is Saint Belinda here. I am the holiest of holes and the motherest of the Meemaws. And I just wanted to let you know that I don't want that goddamn Yater up on y'all streams anymore. I don't want to hear his name. I don't even want to see his little corn face. I'm tired of seeing him all the time. I'm just done with him.
I know. I don't know why that black fella keeps hanging out around here or why he even comes around.
Something without being called a predator. He even sounds cute, doesn't he?
I know.
like it's bad enough he's cute already, but like I already knew what he answered. I'm like, that's like he even sounds cute. I can't.
Yeah, that's fucking. Well,
I don't know what you're hearing, but to me, he's pretty much sounds like a homeless bum.
No, that's actually my cousin.
I do have a type apparently.
That's true. That's actually my cousin Mater. Yater's cousin from the holler up here. It's Mater that's calling
nice.
in.
Well, I just think that you should have less associations with the blacks. It's giving you a really
I
bad
try my
image.
damnedest. I try my damnedest. I mean, hell, shit.
Did you guys watch Abbott Elementary? I don't watch it, but I saw a clip today on Twitter. And I don't know what the context is, but there's a gay white teacher, and he goes to the window, and there are black people protesting, and he goes, "Oh my God, it's the blacks!" And I was like, "What?"
I
It
just
makes you want to watch
clip
that show now.
myself.
You saw it? Isn't that crazy?
And it had me dying because I was missing the
too.
context. They were all wearing black. I'm like, is that what he's talking about?
Oh, I didn't know. I heard it, and I was like, what? I mean, it's like a You guys ever watch? It's like a fake documentary show, I guess, about schools, but that guy cracks me up, and he was on the J Hud show, and he can dance. But I digress. But he was like, "Oh my God, it's the blacks." I said, what?
I haven't watched that, but I seen that clip today and made me want to watch it too.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out.
And, that and Cheryl Lee Ralph. I fucking love Cheryl Lee.
But for the chat that is asking, this is Yato.
No, it's
Part of
Tina.
that petty fam
No,
over there. Trash bag.
This is your mama.
Oh no,
That's his mama.
Pour one out. Pour one out for your mama. What do you think?
So-
Do you think he's coming back, or do you think he's gone?
Yeah.
I think he's probably coming back. Maybe
so,
it
too. I don't
depends
believe
because if he got them strikes, he probably just hit his channel for a minute. To be fair, I probably would have did the same thing too. Like if somebody would have called my wife and he probably didn't freak out, but if she flipped out, then he's like, all right,
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, like I kind of hate that people are like kind of ragging on him for dipping out, but
Yeah.
if you have a family and you have YouTube bullshit going on, and if your first instinct isn't to leave when people
Thank
are
you.
trying to fuck with your family so that you can keep your home life safe, then something's wrong with you.
There's something
YouTube
wrong,
isn't that
yeah.
important. It's
Yeah.
not that
Thank
important.
you. Round of
Yeah.
applause.
I mean, the same thing happened to BGTV, if you remember. And he was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm out. And I respect
Yeah, we
it.
didn't do we were supposed to do a smoke arena. We didn't do a smoke arena that week.
Yeah.
I think in the next week over, and he touched bases, made sure everybody was cool, and I think none of us didn't stream for like a good week or two just to make sure he was cool.
Yeah, and I respect it. Fuck them. That's just crazy. Like me, I mean, I'm married and stuff, but my husband knows what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? He knows
Right.
these people are crazy. My kids are fucking grown. But if I had small children, hell no. Absolutely not.
That's exactly what happened to Frank from the Geek Room.
Yeah.
His channel started getting up to be like around 10,000. He got into a little I think Bullhorn Betty took him to court
Yeah.
for some bullshit.
That fucking cunt.
But
She's
some
a
of her
fucking
people,
crazy bitch.
they hit up one of his family members that had a business going on, and they were messing with the business. So he was just like, you know what? Just leave that shit alone.
Yeah,
It's not
fuck
worth
it.
it.
Yeah. I respect
Remember that, folks. It's not worth. None of this is worth it. None of this is that serious. We are not the police,
it. Hell no.
and not all of us are snitches.
That's right. We're going to fucking go with that. But yeah. Could a moderator link Yater's channel, please? I appreciate it.
Did you change your name, or did you get a new channel? Because you used to be Yato D God, and then the other night you were something else. And I was like,
He literally has a channel called Saint Belinda. This motherfucker. Okay. I was like, okay.
No, I just changed the name because it was totally not Yato,
That's
and
what it was, yeah.
and it was kind of annoying. So I just put it
Kinda
to what
like
I already have on
Totally
Steam.
not Yato.
Did I just lie? Or yeah, you actually have a channel named Saint Belinda, don't you? I think. Or
Yeah, I
something
do.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the channel that I used to snipe the uglies on because they
I
got
think
mad
it's
at me.
funny as fuck. I think it's funny as fuck. I don't give a fuck. Somebody asked me, said, you're not mad because he has a channel called that? I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny as hell.
But I'm not even making fun of you. It's actually a joke against Yaba.
Yeah, exactly.
One time I was watching Yaba and Sam talk about you one day.
God.
And I remember they called you Saint. They're like, "Oh, Saint Belinda over there," and I thought that shit was hilarious.
It is funny. I don't
Saint
give a shit.
Belinda.
They are unintentionally funny. They are unintentionally funny. When they try to be
Yeah.
funny, it falls flat. But when
Yeah.
they try to
Right.
be serious, it's a good time.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Hussy.
Oh,
fuck, Hussey's hair.
and that's exactly what makes a good lols cow. When it's not when they're trying to be funny that they're funny, but when they're trying to be absolutely dead ass serious, that's what makes a great lols cow.
Exactly.
Like
because let's be honest, go ahead.
Good. No, go ahead.
No, that like they can't intentionally be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll try, but it's no.
Like now their new name for Hussey is food stamp. What grade are we in? What grade are we fucking in?
Had you heard that, Yato? That his new name is Food Stamp?
I mean, that's kind of a burn because have you seen Hussey going shopping?
True. He does shop like he's getting food stamps, don't he?
No, it's the opposite. I mean, yes, you're right. He does shop like he got food stamps, but he does not give a shit about what things cost. He just goes in there and buys what he wants.
That's what I'm saying. He shops like he gets. That's how we do up here. You know, we get them food stamps. We don't give a fuck, honey. We're getting fucking steak and all kinds of damn shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm spending cash, fuck that.
And that's why it's so funny because like they call Hussey food stamp like that's stupid, but then they do like Saint Belinda and we all start laughing. And it's like they're trying to be serious with Saint Belinda. They're trying to be funny with food stamp, and it's like it has the opposite effect.
Yeah.
That is my one biggest gripe about Girl World. Period. Like. Y'all do not come up with good nicknames for people. That shit is so terrible. Whose idea was it to call a man named Salah salad?
So stupid, isn't it?
A 3-year-old. It's so stupid.
It sounds like it.
I can't.
Hussey, thank you.
Hussey's trying to prove a point.
Thank you for a super chat, Hussey.
Thank
you for the food stamps.
Hey Hussey, you're poor as fuck. Here's my cash app. I'll put it in the chat.
I guess we'll do take EBT over here. Hell.
No, it's the FB. Oh shit! What did I call it? The FBAP, the Foodie Beauty Financial. Well, hold on, fuck. No, Foodie Beauty Assistance Plan. Is that what I called it?
Yeah, something like that.
That bitch is her own. I'm telling you, I said it last night. I'll say it again. Foodie Beauty is like a government. She's a welfare plan. Like she affords people the ability to not have to go to work and still get a paycheck.
Foodie Beauty's their Uncle Sam, Uncle Booty, Uncle Beauty, whatever.
Foodie Beauty is their welfare plan. Foodie Beauty is their government. Their SNAP. Foodie Beauty is their SNAP. Right? You know what I mean? Like.
I guess I got to bore myself with Foodie Beauty because my rent needs to be paid.
I heard that.
Yeah.
You should.
You should. You'd be funny.
You should. I love you. I love Yato's streams.
Here's the good news: Girl World probably would let you in because you haven't really talked shit about like any other like major reactor, so you could probably make it big go. Who have you talked about? You don't really talk about anybody.
He associates with me, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, that's true.
Well, not even that, but I talk about everybody for the most part. So.
True.
That's not even the part that I'm worried about. It's just that it's a woman-centric area.
Oh, that too.
Well, there's a lot of... Well, I mean, I was going to say straight men, but I was thinking about garlic bread, and that's questionable.
I was about to say, think about the straight guys that you're about to mention.
Yeah, true. Besides your mama, I mean... Is that motherfucker?
And your mama out of anybody is like... At the most, identify with me and him are at least from the same place. And,
yeah.
I mean, but he's lighter than me though, so I mean that's a strike.
Oh God, is that racist for laughing at that shit?
No, it's
fuck.
colorism. You can laugh on
that's
the
true.
side.
It's like going to a Chris Rock show. As long as he's making the jokes and I'm laughing, I'm saying
exactly.
It's Jado making a joke. We can laugh now. We couldn't say that. I reckon.
Well, I don't know. After today, I'm like, I gotta like rethink my strategies again. Shit.
Yeah.
Poor Hecate, man, getting a bunch of shit for that.
Let's see how far we can go. If I secretly give you light skin jokes, will people get mad? It depends on how funny they are, I think.
I think everything's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I find humor in every fucking thing. So,
like if you said your mama's skin looked like he got dragged across the pavement, that might be funny. That doesn't. You never had your elbow slid against the asphalt before?
What's that thing called? A scrape?
Yeah, wow, it gets all white and pink.
Well, see, on
That's
white
terrible.
people,
I thought you meant he had pock marks or something. I'm like, no, his skin's pretty smooth. I didn't see no pock marks in his face.
on white people, that shit turns red and purple. So I think black, blue, and green, bitch.
Belinda, I am pasty as fuck, and it definitely has that light, beautiful, like soft pink at first, and then it starts getting them deep, nasty, and crusty. Yeah, but it does start off very nice and pink. At least when I was a kid. Now I'm old. I don't know. When you're a kid and you scrape it. No.
Those will slide right through, and nobody will know. Well, except for me, I'll know.
Yeah.
Oh, Delilah. So I don't know why this made me think of that. Your mom will be back. The Slima Temple last. So you know what somebody said in a Girl Like That's community tab post? Gaining ground is still around. Hasn't he learned from your mama TikTok? I'm like, it's like the fucking mafia.
All right,
it is the motherfucking mafia around here.
Back up. They said who?
Breath. Somebody said, Gaining Ground's still around? Hasn't he learned what happened to your mama TikTok? I'm like, all right, Tony Soprano, God. Calm the fuck down. What the fuck?
All right,
this is scary shit.
So check one. We got to clock Gigi on stuff he says about his kids.
Shit.
And then we got to call his wife, and then we get him out of here.
Who, my wife?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, your wife and kids.
Yeah.
Right alongside my wife and kids.
Well, I mean, dealing with, and for those of you that don't know, which I think everybody here knows that Yato in particular has had to deal with big vag along the way. And when you deal with that person in particular, you do deal with a lot of that fuck shit going on. So I think was it you or was it BGTV you used to fuck with? I don't know. I get my black people mixed up, So here's the thing, and this is one of the things that I think is very deplorable about everybody around in the bodega. Yeah.
So BGTV got doxed and he got fucked with and all that. He wasn't saying shit to Tragic. He wasn't doing shit to Tragic. He was hardly talking about him. The reason why they doxed BGTV was because I was reviewing him and because I was sniping them to take in their viewers.
I have that tweet, by the way. It's been
I remember now because they said specifically they were going to take it out on him, didn't they? I remember.
And Nova.
And Nova Ray. Yeah.
I have that tweet. Yep.
Oh, don't forget, Miss Parker. They called. They called the fire department on her house, but it was actually one of her family members' house.
But didn't back a long time ago, before all this happened, like there was a history there between you and him going back and forth with each other, or was that him and Frank or somebody? I don't remember.
It was him and Frank. Frank is one of the final nail in the coffin that took his channel down. So he hated him, but everybody else ignored him. And then Mothra started fucking with him. And then, me and Mothra started fucking with him. And that's how it happened. But he was too scared to say anything to me because around when I first got wind of Tragic and he first got wind of me, I lived in California at my granddaddy's house. Mm-hmm. So I was like, if you dox me, I'm going to take a trip to Arizona and whoop your ass because this is my granddaddy's house. It's not my house.
Yeah.
So he stayed away from the doxing for the most part for a long time. And then I didn't really have to worry about it for too long. I mean, he dropped my name. But, I mean, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah,
nothing.
Really.
It don't matter.
True.
So he's actually done worse things to all of you guys more than he has me, which is crazy to me. Tragic. I want everybody to hear this. Tragic has never successfully done anything to me except for share my name. That's about it.
Well, he's scared of you, and you can tell that too. I've noticed that right away, that he's scared of you for whatever reason.
He doesn't review me. They talk about me for less than 5-10 minutes. If they do ever look at a video that I'm in, it's about that time too. They don't touch on things that have to deal with me.
Yeah, maybe it's because you give
guys
him the name Waterface. Waterface. I can't call him that.
Shit.
He does have a water face. That's Coke bloat.
True. He's constipated.
I think it's the opposite.
Oh, he's got the
I think
shits.
everything is just I think everything is letting loose. I think he's a little dishonest about what he be doing in his free time. He knew a little. I did not know what poppers were until he said it. I had no idea what that was.
Me
Fucking
neither.
poppers,
And
they smell so nasty. Ugh.
I still don't know what the hell it is, but every time that motherfucker
I
talks,
don't
he's
either.
talking about
Okay.
assholes.
So, I think I've hooked up with like 2 guys who've poppered. But the first guy, I didn't know what he was doing. So it's like, I don't know what exactly it is, but he pulled out this little brown bottle and I said, "What is this?" And I thought it was going to be cocaine. And I was like, I don't
In a brown bottle?
I was like, I don't do, I don't know. Like I'm not, all I do is marijuana. I don't do any more than weed. I've never done cocaina. Nothing. I stick. I was that kid who always got told, it'll just take one time and you'll die. So I never did. I was
be glad you didn't see me when you was out here, because you'd have been.
I would have been, yeah. I would have been face down on the corner of Fremont and wherever the hell the White Castle is, Heart Attack Grill.
Oh, it's on Fremont.
So he, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, so I had never done that shit before, and so he pulled it out and he was like, "Oh, it's poppers," and you open the cap and you inhale it, and and but when they breathe out, it's so strong. And I was like, I gagged. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And he was like, "It helps me get in the mood." I was like, "Dick's not enough." Like, like you know what gets me in the mood? Dick. Like, good looking dick. Like, that's enough for me.
You gotta do drugs to get horny.
But a lot of people do. It's very.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's. This was like, I must have been 19, so it was like 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. So it's like, I don't remember exact specifics, but a lot of people do it. They do that and they do the meth. And I'm just like, the times I've been offered, "Do you want to take a hit?" And I say, "What the hell is that?" "Oh, it's meth." I said, "No, thank you. I like my skin in my teeth."
know. When you told me that the gay fellers like to do the meth, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh,
so
you know
do
what
the
they do
fucking
down
hillbillies.
here? You know what they do now when you go in the apps? I don't even go in the apps anymore because it's just like, I'm over it. They put capital T's in their name or in the word party. And I didn't know what that meant till like 2 years ago. I finally Googled, because that would be like, "Let's party," and it'd be PAR, capital T, small y. So finally I Googled, and T is for Tina, I learned. And I guess
Tina is Christina.
That's methamphetamine, like math.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, Christina, Crystal.
yeah, it's
oh,
Crystal.
okay.
So
It's
listen
Crystal,
here,
it's
Yato.
Christina.
If you're on the Tinder and somebody wants to party with a capital T, you say no.
All
Because
right.
that's what she wants to do. She wants to fuck up your beautiful skin and your beautiful teeth.
He will
I
go
don't-
in. He will go looking for that person in particular now.
I mean that's a for sure night.
Exactly. That's a hell of a damn night right there.
And she ain't gonna get tired.
True.
But I guess like
Not on the
poppers aren't.
methamphetamines.
I don't know much about poppers, but like they're easy to get. I just when he breathed it out, and I was just like, it smelled like an otherworldly Vicks. Like it had a very strong menthol, but it was like a chemical menthol.
What
smell.
is
And
it?
I was just, you know what? Let's just fucking Google it. Hold on. What are,
But how did Tragic know what they were?
Exactly.
Well, apparently he keeps, and he also keeps saying Hussy went to the Brambles. I don't even know what that even means. I've
He
asked
talks about
Hussy, what
glory
are the
hoes too all the
Brambles?
time. Have you noticed that? Glory hoes and brambles. And
But
just
what are
gay
the
shit.
Brambles? Hussy. So I said to Hussy, "Is that like a nudist resort in New York? Is it a club in Manhattan?" He goes, "Gigi, I don't know what it means." And I've Googled it. I do not know what the fucking Brambles are.
He
So it
he
is,
also for some reason talks about the shape of my butthole.
Yes.
What's the
Which
shape?
I
What's
have
his
no
shape?
idea
What's
why.
his shape? Like the Mona Lisa?
No, he keeps calling it poofy.
Poofy.
Yeah, he's-
Whose butt is poofy?
And he says wang, and to me that spells gay.
First of all, ma'am, I would even say wang.
I know, but I don't mean
Anytime
gay,
somebody says wang, it's kind of like what like. So like when you're a kid, you would say stuff like wee wee, right? And it's because
Yeah.
you're a kid and you're little.
Yeah.
So when I hear wang, I think you're like a teenager and still little.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear a grown man saying wang, and I'm like, oh, you got a little one.
Yeah.
Little
Yep.
guy.
So listen,
Yep.
so poppers or amyl nitrite are a liquid chemical substance that produce vapors. When those vapors are inhaled, poppers produce a sense of euphoria and heightened sexual pleasure. I guess it's a vaporized Molly. I don't know. It's
Damn,
used
I need
mostly
some
as a party
poppers. Where can I
drug.
get some of this at?
But it only lasts a couple minutes at a time. It's used
No,
as a
fuck
party
that.
drug. They're unsafe and cause complex side effects. But I feel like everybody has them, and it's not like you can't get a poppers dealer. So I don't know if they sell them at sex shops. I don't know if it's like legal. You know what?
Why was it
a
how come
legal?
The only time that I've heard it, it was associated with gay men.
I
If all it
mean,
does is just
Yeah, me
it's
too. Like I ain't never
I
heard
don't know
that
where
either.
it came
But
from. We should do a whole last stream about poppers and the origin. That's a good point. Why don't straight people use? They use Viagra, I guess. Well, that's not true because Viagra is
meth.
just to get your wiener hard. It doesn't get you in the mood.
They say that about meth too, though.
and it's not too safe. It's not too safe to use if you're young, also, because it can give you heart problems.
So, a party poppers, as defined in section 980, I fucking know what that means, may be sold at retail outlets without requirement. So I think sex shops, at least up in Rhode Island, would sell them, and the gays would buy them. And the only 2 times I was around them, I was like, I can't deal with that. My sinuses were instantly fucking cleared.
Could you
Yo,
check and see if that's
yeah,
legal in the
that's-
state of Tennessee? Just curious. Hey, Olaf.
You're
That's
making
doing
me
too
some.
much.
Where are the gays?
Just go to the shop and get you one of the mints that numb your throat, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. If I have to take something to be in the mood, then I don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
No, it's not to be in the mood.
But I guess that's true. It heightens you for you're right. But
Just
if I
get
say
you some more
that,
septic.
I'm not
Yeah.
heightening shit right now. I'm heightening this fucking my vape. Like I don't have anything to heighten right
You
now.
vaping them poppers over there.
I am so stoned right now. The last thing I would want to do is I don't know. Like okay, as a marijuana user of Yato, I believe. Does getting stoned? Would you enjoy sexual pleasures while stoned? Like I'm just no. Does it get you in the mood, or does it? So you are interesting.
Especially like when I was younger, and I wasn't such an avid weed smoker. Anytime I would get high, like everything feels extra. Like just you touching shit, like feels extra. Everything like sometimes you can feel your heartbeat and shit. You're like, what the fuck is that? But when I had, well, this might be too much info. I probably shouldn't say that.
Oh no.
Well,
Fuck it.
I had it was a little thing of mine. So I was like, I want to get ahead and smoke a blunt to the dome. And I got the opportunity to do that when I was like 19. And let me tell you, that shit feels great, especially while you're in the middle of getting high. So it's like especially if it's a blunt and it's to yourself, you're gonna get high as shit. Like especially if you don't smoke blunts all the time. The higher you get, the better it feels.
I feel like as the pitcher.
Oh shit, we got Hussy. I'm gonna go ahead and
I
add
feel
him.
like as the pitcher, I would fall asleep mid. Like that's how I get when maybe because I'm older now. Maybe because I'm older. Because I wasn't really a smoker when I was a casual smoker. And then as I got older and the realization, the reality of getting older set in and parents getting sick, and I got my medical license and I do it a lot more. I'm like, I don't think I would enjoy it. I think I just want leave me the fuck alone.
What you need is get you a hybrid, one that's sativa strong. Because if it's a hybrid and it's sativa strong, it won't make you sleepy, but it'll still give you that same body high that the indica does.
I'll have to look because I do hybrid now, and when I do just sativa, the world is ending. I take just sativa and I'm planning funerals. I'm thinking of plane crashes. I don't know, like it's not because they say sativa is not good for you if you already have anxiety, and they're not lying. They're not lying.
No, because it gives you more of like a head high kind of.
Oh, it's crazy. Yes,
indica's
in the bed and sativa's like in your head. I think is what somebody told me.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. Once for the body, once for the head.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Did I miss the poppers combo?
No, the
Have
brambles.
you had
You at the
poppers?
brambles?
Yeah, dude, yeah. We
The
know what the fuck are the brambles? What does that
don't
even
know.
It
mean?
doesn't exist. That's something that they made up. I have never heard of the Rambles, and I'm born in New York City. I've heard of glory holes, which don't even exist anymore. But I don't know what brambles is. It with a B, a R? I don't know.
Oh my god! I just Googled it. I'm even more concerned that he knows what the brambles is. You guys want to know what brambles is?
Yeah,
I've been
Oh,
gay
God.
for 44 years. If you count the moment I was born, if you were
I've
subscribed
been
to
gay
that.
for 21, but go ahead.
You shut your mouth. George, so you know George Takei, the Star Trek guy. George Takei opens up about his visit to the Brambles. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, the Brambles must be a nightclub. Actor dishes on his encounters in the famed area of Central Park. It's a cruising place. How does a straight guy know about a cruising place at Central Park? And Hussy doesn't, and Hussy fucking lives
Really?
there.
Wait, what?
Hussey,
What do you mean?
Hussey,
What's a
cruising?
cruising? Okay.
I'm sorry. I forgot you two are streets.
Yes.
Cruising is when gays are into outdoor activity and they'll go on hiking trails. And
when they go on the park and stuff.
Yeah, and they go off to the sides of the hiking trails.
Like the rest
and they do
areas.
Their Pornhub amateur, not the really rest area. It's like going into like a hike in the woods, but then you and Bobby go off to the side to look at the river, but really you're gonna go do butt stuff.
I seen that on Cheaters. They were sitting there at the bench, like really dark by the lake at the park.
So apparently, the Brambles is an area in Central Park. This article's from 2010, by the way. Hussey, don't go. You might get arrested. It's been 15 years. But the Brambles was a place where you could go have anonymous. And that's the thing about it. It's normally you weren't bringing somebody you knew. You would just literally wander around, and a man would show up and then drop his trousers, and you guys would go to town. Yeah, we're an interesting species.
I feel
why?
like
But why would he know that, Hussey?
Why does he know that exactly? Why is he like talking about that? And he's done that with several other subjects too. And I'm like, that's gay as hell, dude. Like, what are you doing?
I feel like you would have to do it to know about it.
Exactly.
Experience it to know about it, and I don't think people do that now because there's Grindr, there's Scruff, You don't need
it's a fetish, though. I think it's I think some people get thrilled by it, though. I think it's like a fetish, though. You know what I mean?
But
like the thrill of getting caught.
I think we've all experienced cruising, and it used to be, especially in White Plains where I was from. There was a bowling alley in the parking lot.
Not the bowling alley.
Bowling alley? Holy shit. That's some redneck
you
shit right there.
Slut.
Yeah. No, I wasn't out then. No, I wasn't out then.
Hussey, have you told Yato about the time you went out with the hillbilly? In his camper?
Oh, yeah, Yato.
Oh, this one.
Hillbilly, a toothless hillbilly. So we met on some app.
Toothless?
Yeah, he was missing teeth, but I didn't know.
You almost died. Okay,
we met on this app, okay, and he never had been with a woman, and I get a lot of men like that. That's never been with a woman. Anyway, we started talking for a couple of days, and he goes, "I would really love for you to come over." He didn't drive. I did at the time, so this was a long time ago. I said, "Where do you live?" And
what? Like, Hussey drove?
Yeah, back in. Mm-hmm. So, and I had a Mercedes then. So I said, "Yeah, where do you live?" He's like, "About 2 hours away. I'm in New Jersey." I'm like, "Okay." I mean, he's very cute, very masculine. He has his own place. Now, remember, I said that. So he gave me the address, whatever, and he goes, "Meet me at the Wawa." And I'm like, "What the hell is the Wawa?"
Not the fucking Wawa.
Yeah, we don't have Wawas here.
Oh,
we don't have them. We don't have them here either.
When I moved to Florida, and I said, ooh, I moved to Florida. I was with my new friend. I said, ooh, look at that. I said, look at that gas station. It's pretty. And my friend said, that's not a gas station. That's a Wawa, son. Wawa is serious business. Continue.
We got a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, I heard Wawa is pretty fire. Like I haven't heard anybody speak badly about it.
No, not I. No. And there's one up the road. Nope.
It's like a high class 7-Eleven. Anyway, so I drove 2 hours.
I go to the dirty one.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, "Meet me at the Wawa." I said, "Okay." So I go to the Wawa, and he's waiting there, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." A little different, a little disappointed, but not too bad. Then he gets in the car. I'm like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And he goes, "Hi," and he smiles, and his front teeth are missing.
Oh, that's what do you do? What do you do?
Got him.
2 hours. I'm horny as fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
You know. So anyway, he goes, "All right, let's go to my house." I'm like, "Okay." I mean, I was still gonna have sex with him. And
he basically was like, "Fuck it, I'm already here."
Yeah.
You know what he said? He said, "Hey, Hussey, let's go to my house. You ready to go to my house?"
Hold on a second, y'all. Fit and Curvy, you're welcome here anytime, honey. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Go ahead.
So I'm like, "How do I get to your house?" So he's like, "Make a right, make a left, go straight," and he goes, "Continue going." I'm like, "This is like a picnic area." He goes, "Yeah, it's a." What do they call those areas?
A rest area, trailer park?
No,
a trailer park. A campground,
trailer park.
yeah.
I'm like, trailer park. I see a bunch of campers. I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "This is where you live?" And I don't care if it sounded rude,
but he owns it. It's his.
He owns it. He paid $30,000. I was
yeah, it's his.
Hell yeah!
I was like, "What?" And then I was like, where do I park? He goes, just pull up right next to the steps. I was like, they're gonna break into my Mercedes and shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, park your Mercedes in the dirt over there.
Yeah.
So,
I bet that old hillbilly was like, I bet they probably, I told Hussey, I said, it's a wonder you didn't come back out there with your damn rims gone, bitch, because they would have stole every fucking thing on the car.
I was like, we got to get it on quick.
The
But
only
not
thing
scared
that
enough
they
to
would
turn
have
your ass
took,
around.
you were around a bunch of hillbillies. The only thing they would have took was the rims, because they don't take foreign shit. They want that good old American.
Give me a Ford.
No, hell no.
That Ford.
Hey, they'll take the rims and the wires or anything with copper in it. You're done. Done.
Oh, they did that to my.
I didn't even know what kind of car it was. You know?
They got me at my apartments that way. They took all our copper wiring out. It took a week for us to put out. It took a week for them to put our electricity back on.
In the fucking city?
In Las Vegas, yes.
Oh, hell. Damn. Jesus. I mean, that shit happens all the time around here. Like if there's a house empty, you know?
They didn't have it locked, and now they put a lock on it. I don't know why it wasn't locked before, but
it don't matter if it's locked here or not. They're still gonna. It don't fucking matter.
So we go inside, and everything is like screwed to the ground, like the table and the bench is screwed to the ground.
No.
Screwed to the ground.
It's like a McDonald's.
I'm going to a diner, to a booth. He goes, and it stinks. It stinks. I have never smelled, and it was worse than a bathroom taking a shit and smoke at the same time.
Oh, God.
I know. Air freshener to this fuck.
When you say it stinks, when you say it stunk, I can smell it, okay? Because I know exactly what you're fucking talking about with them old campers. I smell it. Mildew, mold, cigarette smoke.
And you know what? And you know what it probably was? It was probably just a squirrel that died under the camper.
Oh.
No, it's musky, smoke.
It's food, smoke,
yes.
shit,
mildew, all the above.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm choking now as I talk about it. So anyway,
I'm starting to choke.
So we sit down, and he's smoking a cigarette, which is making it even worse. And next thing you know, banging on the door. I'm like, what the fuck is that? He goes, shh, shh.
Oh, no.
I'm like, what is it? He goes, that's my brother. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh, I just want to go. I'm not horny anymore.
Yeah, I told Hussey, I was like, yeah. Did you hear?
You know what? That his story begs a question. Have any of you? I see. It's probably different for you, Belinda, because you're old as fuck, and you've been married a long time. You've had a man a long time. Yeah, but you didn't really date in like the digital age. This is more for probably. Well, we know.
Yes,
Hussey's
I did
answer.
too, because I went through a
Okay,
divorce.
fine. I'm gonna include you too. This is for you.
Fuck.
This is for you and Yato. But I feel like Belinda's had a man for like 60 years since the Confederate.
Well, that's kind of true.
So this is for Belinda and Yato, whatever. Who cares? Did you ever get a hookup and then you had to like, you got there or you met and you had to like did you just back? I gotta go. Like,
oh yeah.
Well, you had one in the trailer park, obviously.
He still did it though.
I still did.
No, I think you said I gotta go.
No, hell no.
No, it gets better. So he leaves.
Oh, there's more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you ignoring your brother? Why can't you just open the door? He sees my car is parked outside. You can't hide from him. No, he goes, he'll go away. Don't worry about it. He knows someone's here.
That's not his brother.
No. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying, because why else would he be banging on the door that late and you're over there and he sees your car there?
It
wasn't
late.
His lover.
It wasn't late?
No. I didn't go there late. I went there the middle of the day.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay. But still, why is his brother just popping up?
You're right, Yato. Who the fuck was banging like that?
Yeah.
You didn't find out? You were there. What happened? You didn't find out?
Well, I didn't want to find out, to be honest.
Oh, he left? The guy left?
Oh,
so the guy was banging left. He never came in. Oh.
No, he never came in. He's like, shh, I'm not going to let him in. I'm like, okay. So anyway, he leaves. So I was like, we went into the back. It was like 10 feet until we get into his bedroom, and we got a bunk bed. It was like bunk bed. By the way, his ashtray was packed with
Oh, I
cigarettes.
can smell it. I can smell it.
Exactly.
Hold on
yeah.
a minute. Hold on a minute. Hussy.
Yeah.
Hussy, you're taller than me. How
Yeah.
the fuck could you fit on a bunk bed?
Oh,
I
don't
can't
worry
fit
about
on
it.
a
I'll
bunk.
make it
I'm
work,
6
honey.
feet and I can't fit on a bunk bed.
I make
And
it
Hussy,
work.
did you have to duck down in the camper too? Because they're kind of them little campers is kind of small, you know.
I remember the 3 steps to leave in was the weirdest fucking.
Yeah.
They're like steel, like camper steps. Yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
Were they high off the ground?
Yeah.
Like you had to
they
take
are.
a big step for the first one?
I don't remember, but everything.
Oh, you did.
I
You
didn't
did. I
go
know.
on vacation. I don't know. It was just horrible. I'd rather be on the school bus. Anyway, so
Thank you, Jasmine Stone. Thank you, darling. Go
thank you,
ahead.
Jasmine. So we walked into the back, and I took my clothes off, and he took his clothes off, and he started to put it in, and he banged me. After 30 seconds, I shit all over the place. I was I'm like, what happened? He goes, you shit. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. He goes, don't worry.
This is one of my favorite Hussy story times. This is it right here.
I was like, I shit. He goes, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't move. I'm going to go up and get a towel, and I'm going to clean it. I said, okay. So I just laid there, put my hand underneath.
Oh, he a real one.
Yeah, he cleaned me real good. So he just wiped my ass, wiped the inside, everything. He cleaned me so good, Yado, I didn't even have to shower. So anyway, I came. I came, honey. I don't know.
Lord have mercy. Oh, la, la,
Hit
la,
the
la.
wall. It was so tiny
Lord
in there. I hit the wall and everything. But let me tell you something. I felt so embarrassed. And ever since that day, which was about 20 years ago, I have this trauma that I have. And I feel every time I get fucked, I'm going to shit. So now I don't eat when I go out. I remember that day I had breakfast, I had lunch, I had it all because
hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had to deny like I'm coming over. I said no, not today. I went and had whatever for like you have to think.
I
about
ate
these
Taco
things.
Bell, bitch. Mm.
Yeah, you got to think about these things.
I eat
Unfortunately,
very, very light if I know
That's
I'm
why I
going
want
to
a
get fucked or
vagina.
whatever because I can't. And when I had a relationship with that baseball player's son, I always just tell him, "Is it clean? Is it clean?" He's like, "Yes, you're fine. You're fine." I'm traumatized. It only happened once, but you guys, my friend douches every single time he has
that's
sex.
not healthy either, though.
I never do it. I just don't.
I would have thought that because even for women, like if they about to do butt stuff, I just always assumed you wouldn't like eat for like a couple hours before just in case.
Well, how often do you shit a day?
Yado doesn't eat that much.
Hey, it's true.
Yado don't
That's why
shit.
he's so fit.
Gator don't shit.
Yado doesn't eat that much.
Like I go once a day in the morning, so like
I
have
don't-
to go like a whole day without food if that's what works.
TMI.
I don't think this is really an enjoyable conversation.
Well, they're loving it in the
For the
chat.
people listening, probably not. Probably not. So I see Kate Winslet fit and curvy, Hillbillies After Dark. That's right, Chef Maku. I always like to say hi to people. So Janice, how are you? Gazoon Height,
Saint
how are you?
Belinda.
Saint Belinda. Jasmine Stone, thank you for the super chat. Hussy walked out and his Mercedes was on cinder blocks. Facts. It would have been around here, bitch. That motherfucker would have been on burnt.
Another thing I want to tell you guys, just to be careful.
Go
So
ahead.
if you like to go in someone's backyard and eat it out, just make sure it's clean because my friend told me a story that I don't
I
do.
feel like me and Yado should just not be in this conversation.
No,
at
because straight
all.
guys will do that to women sometimes. But
I
I've seen
know,
people-
I know,
straight
but
guys do
Well,
that
women like that. Some women
Yeah.
like that.
Dog, no, I don't.
No, I said some women. You're not a
I am-
woman. Some women
I
like
am
that.
30
I heard.
Yeah, but you said straight people might be. No, I am 30 years old and I got my own apartment. We are either fucking in your car, my car, or in your house or my house. I'm not. I mean, if you want to do something that can be planned or whatever, but there's not like no. Oh, we about to go over here to the side.
He
by
wasn't
the
listening
lake.
to what we were talking about.
Oh, no,
You
he
don't
was
realize
talking
that,
about
right?
eating the booty
He was
hole.
not listening. I was talking
I'm
about
talking about the booty.
eating the booty.
Oh,
Oh, in that case, yes,
All right.
he's like, I do, yes.
Right. So
No, I don't eat the booty. Fuck
But
no.
you know that straight guys do. You probably do too. You're a freak.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, some straight guys do. I heard some.
Okay.
Nah.
Gazoon Hot said she's gonna check back after she eats.
Well,
And you know what's funny? It's because of stories like hussies.
That's right. That is right. But that's one of my favorite hussy stories, though. When he told that one time on stream, I thought I was gonna fucking shit
That
shit
was
more than
fucking
hussy.
hilarious.
You know what I shit about last
That was
night?
great.
No pun intended.
Well, this
I was
applies-
watching Belinda's
Oh, go
stream.
ahead.
Belinda, I don't know how I have never seen that breezy balcony video by Olaf.
I hadn't seen it
I
neither.
was sitting literally on the
dying.
floor, on the front of the couch, in tears.
Fucking
My
Olaf.
beautiful biracial. What did she say? My beautiful.
But beautiful biracial balcony. That's all kinds of
Balcony.
shit. That fucking Olaf.
Olaf
Damn.
is a fucking genius. How did we not see that video?
I
until
don't know, but it was lovely.
Genius.
Oh,
I went to
Breezy.
bed shortly after that, giggling.
Olaf said Breezy did anal in a church bathroom. What in the hell?
What?
You see what Olaf...
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me read it again. Olaf
Breezy
said
did-
Breezy did anal in a church bathroom.
That
Oh,
whore.
she's with it.
Jesus.
I bet you she was fun in youth group.
AA doesn't just mean Alcohol's Anonymous.
I forgot
She was
they
at
do have
Midget Band
AA at
Camp.
church. They do have
Belinda,
AA at
I have a
church.
question. Where are all these people who have been bitching all day? Why are they not on this panel? Where are all these
Exactly.
people who got something to say?
They don't ever show up.
My God.
Nurse Meow
Anyway.
said they're going to get C. diff. That's right.
Oh,
Dude,
you gotta watch out
I-
for that.
I've been trying to like coax people into coming onto a stream that have a problem with me for like. Well, I didn't stream for
They
like the
never
past
want to
year,
talk
but
to you.
I've been doing it for years. I'll even try to go on other people's stuff if they're like, hey, like I'll let anybody up, and then every
Yeah.
time I go up there, they're like, no, never mind,
Yeah.
and they will.
Yep.
So nobody's really interested in talk. Everybody,
Because
you
they
pretty
don't wanna
much
come
get. No, what it is they want to make videos about you. They want to make content
Mm-hmm.
about you. They want drama to talk over, but nobody ever wants to finish anything. Because I mean, like, what?
Or resolve stuff.
But between low-key between everybody in this panel right here, I've had a problem with each of you, and I've talked to each of you about it, and we're fine.
Yep.
All you
Yeah.
really gotta do is talk to people, but ain't nobody really want to have a conversation. Like,
That's why they don't want to talk to you, Yato, because you will have a conversation. You're not gonna have them come up and then you troll them. You want to make a point.
I didn't
They won't.
like Yater when I
Right.
first met you, Yater. I just I don't remember why either, but I just
Because you're racist.
oh no,
It was-
I couldn't
That's because
resist.
I'm racist and I don't like black people, but it was because he come on stream one time with Peanut. I think Peanut
Yeah.
or Pistachio wide
I was
open,
yelling
madder
at-
than hell. Yeah, I was like, fuck
I was
this dude.
doing that gaining ground,
Oh,
but
that was-
before
Yes.
but before I went in, somebody was like, "Oh, they're saying that's not you in the picture. You're a white woman." I was like, "Oh, let me show you
That
how
was
much of a
probably me.
white woman I am."
Was that me? Probably.
I don't remember. I just know somebody was like, "Hey, they calling you a white woman in the chat." I said, "Oh, I'm about to say nigga like 37 times."
I remember that too. I was like, oh,
That was like 4 fucking years ago already.
that's been a long time. But yeah,
it was a long
crazy.
time. But I've talked to each and every one of you.
yeah.
And it was just fine. It's like the thing with Negs. The reason why Negs doesn't like to have people up when he talks about political things is because he can't take the pushback. And really, if he was smart, he could have great conversations being on the opposite side of
Yeah.
I mean, so many liberals that frequent Girl World. He would have easy content. I would have went up there a bunch of times. I wouldn't even care if he was making money off of me. I just would have went up there to argue with him. But he's not open to having conversation because
I've never seen you argue with anyone.
well, because what it is some of these people can't have these conversations. Once you actually start making a good argument, then they're like, well, like there was a time that me and Nova did a stream about Sam, and because she was lying about what was she lying? She was lying about some stuff about your mama or something like that.
Was she breathing? The bitch was lying.
Basically, and me and Nova went over it, and then somebody told Yaba and Sam, like, oh, they reviewed you. And they're like, well, Y'all is not fat, so who cares?
Yeah, they don't want to fuck
Yeah,
with
of
you.
course not. No, nobody ever wants to respond. Nobody ever really has an argument. If you know how to present the argument in a way that they really can't refute, then I mean, where do they go from there?
I just see some people who clearly have strong feelings about me. So you would think they would love the opportunity to get up here and answer questions like just tell me what it is that you have a problem with
And it would
and
be
let me
great
address
content.
it. But instead they say, no, I don't have to explain myself. I don't understand it. Like, so you want to stay angry. You don't want to, like, see, like, I'm not telling you to see my point of view. I'm not telling you not to be offended, but just fucking talk to me and let me at least explain myself and then make the decision. But they don't want to do that. They just want to be angry. So
And
like,
it'd be
"Alright,
great
whatever."
content. Like they could just take that clip of y'all talking and just replay it and be like, "See, I told you," but nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, and they could play the biggest victim ever and make all kinds of money and do what they normally do, you know.
Like Hikari, like literally, like I was literally accused of using Hecate and using her and manipulating her earlier, and I'm like, the reason why I was on that stream is because the Indiana Poverty Pig left a comment on Hecate's stream. It was like, why don't you call out Gigi and Belinda's racism? So she showed me that comment, or she tagged me in a community tab. So I said, hey, since she wants you to address me so bad, you want me to come on and I'll let you ask me anything you want. She goes, yeah, do you want to do that? I said, I'm going to tell you what I told you privately. Like, I will own up to everything I've done. And I'm going to explain myself. It's not an excuse, but I still have a right to explain myself. It's a different thing than an excuse.
So what happened was somebody was questioning things about you when it was brought to their attention. And you were like, okay, I'm going to go up there and talk about it. And that somehow is using her.
It wasn't even questioning me. She told Hecate, she literally said to Hecate, why aren't you covering, meaning putting this on your channel, it's Gigi and Belinda's racism. So she says, Gigi, come on up, giving this woman what she wanted, and somehow that turned into, oh, he used her, he manipulated
That person
her.
in particular that you're talking about is fucking insane any
They just
damn
have a hate
way.
moment for me, and there's nothing I can do with it.
Motherfucker's crazy as hell.
But now that I went up there and explained myself, now they've moved the goalpost again. Hecate, ask him about the discounted life videos, you coward. So my response to all of you is, tell her which video you're talking about, because clearly you have one in mind, and I will gladly go again on her stream, maybe even play it if I have access to it.
Yeah.
But they're never going to answer that question because there was nothing on that channel, had nothing racist video-wise. It was just a fuck you, fuck all of your channel. Here's your words thrown back at your channel. But people act like it was like, but they can never explain why, except for that Michael B. Petty tweet, which I regret. However, I still stand by the message.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I asked you about some of the discounted stuff when you were on stream with me.
Like, I just want to know tell me which videos were racist. That channel went after, I think, more white people.
It
like
wasn't
FFG.
It wasn't the videos. It wasn't the videos. That's what it was. It was some of the messages that used to pop up. But like I keep saying, there's other people writing shit, and it ain't hard to tell who's writing what sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stephanie.
Like
hey,
I keep
Brandy. Hold on a minute, Yado. Hold on.
Okay.
Brandy says, positively shouting out 60 days sober today. Thanks, Blenders, for being part of my dialysis journey. Honey, it is congratulations and so good to see you. So, congratulations.
Ooh.
Love you. Shut up, Yado. I love her. All right, go ahead.
No, I was saying that you can you can tell somewhat who is saying what. Like I have a old YouTube commenter popped up in the chat, and they put a picture of somebody in blackface, and the account is a racial slur that starts with a J for black people. I ain't gonna say it because I don't know if they're gonna try to get you. But
you can say it because I'm wondering what the hell it is.
I don't even know what it is.
I think I know. Does it end with boo?
Yes.
Okay, I know this.
Yes.
Oh, hold on a minute. We can't say that.
It's like
Oh, I'm thinking of gigolo. Never mind.
No, gigolo's like a Vegas. Like, so that's what you get around in Vegas.
You asshole.
I was like, gigolo? Can I? Oh shit! Can I not say that neither?
Gigolo's just a pimp, isn't it?
Gigolo's
Isn't
a
it
whore,
gigolo
right?
like a player?
Oh god, I need to shut.
Gigolo's like
Stop, Belinda.
a pimp or a player.
You really on something.
Hold
else.
on, stop.
Oh, wait,
Yato,
no,
can I say
gigolo's
that?
a prostitute. It's a male
Yeah,
prostitute.
it's a male prostitute, and it starts with a G. It's not a J.
Didn't you watch
Oh,
this
I
Bigelow
can't
Male
spell.
Gigolo?
Yes.
It was
Sorry,
Rob Schneider. It was a little white guy.
My heart's like pounding. I was like, oh my god, did I say that?
But
Anyways.
yeah, I have a thing, and it says something about neck beards and boots to necks. That's something
God.
that's something that Waterface and Tragic were saying a lot when they kept popping up on troll accounts. So I know it's one of them. I don't know which one of them it is, but I know I saved it and I got it.
Well,
But I never really
boots on
used
necks is negs.
Is
Period.
next, right?
Yeah.
But Tragic started saying the same thing. It doesn't matter either way. I have it for context, but I haven't used it yet because I don't know who it came from. So it's like I'm not gonna put out nothing that I don't know where it came from, but I know it's from them because, like you said, there was only one person, well, two people in a sense, who was running around saying boots on necks and calling people from the geek room neckbeards.
True. Oh, what? Oh, Kate Winslet said it in the chat. That damn bitch. Okay, I get it now. Duh. Jesus.
Well, she spelled it wrong, but I mean,
Well, you
I thought
know.
it was...
Oh, God, I'm so stupid.
No,
Sorry.
that's wrong too. Well, I don't want to say that's also not correct though.
What?
The way that Kate Winslet, that's not what it is. That's not what Kate's with. Oh, you mean like gigolo? Oh, I think we're talking about the other bad word. Sorry, forget it.
Yeah.
Anyways, the moral of the story is now that I went on Hecate, I gave her exactly what she wanted. Belinda, I gave her. She wanted Hecate to talk. We talked about it. And Hecate is a woman, as a black woman, a woman of color, a person of color, whatever you want to say at this point.
She's a black Canadian.
She's Canadian. She has said, like, I don't believe he is, and like people are pissed at her, like, oh, he's using and manipulating you, and I'm just like, I am the most powerful fucking gay libtard in the world. Like, how do I get the fucking Powerball
Plus,
numbers? How do I manipulate these people? What
she
am I
don't-
doing?
She
Is it
don't
my
take no
feminine
shit
wiles?
neither. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an insult to her, like saying she's weak or something. She don't take that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And now they want her to address the video. So I'm saying,
my
which
God.
videos? You must have one in mind. Which video? You can't answer that. because
See,
they
you
were
fucked
the
up.
videos.
You fucked up. You were supposed to apologize to the king of black people, which everybody knows is Jesse Jackson. If you ain't talked to Jesse Jackson, it
Excuse
doesn't
me,
count.
I thought it was Morgan Freeman. He's like 1,000 years old. I love him.
Yeah, but he hates Black History Month, so he got dethroned.
I don't know, but Morgan Freeman's been old since I was a kid in the 80s. Like, somebody posted a meme that said, Morgan Freeman's been this age since I was a kid. And I looked at the meme and I said, they're fucking right. Like, I never remember a time when I was a kid that Morgan Freeman was young. And because he started late, I think, in his career.
I
It's just
remember
crazy
there
when you
was a
think about
time when he was actually middle-aged.
it. What? Was he?
Yeah,
I always remember him
yeah.
being old.
yeah,
He
I
was
remember
like
saying-
in a-
Fishburne.
He was like
Oh,
in an old movie with I think he had like little dreads and stuff. It was supposed to be like a Roman movie or something.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Olaf says you're a gay white nationalist, GG. That's what Kalari, I think,
What?
called you that time.
Oh, that's right, Kalari C. Oh, bless her. I heard
I was
she's
like-
back. I heard she uploaded a short.
Oh, hell.
Hecate said she did. She uploaded a
Oh,
short.
Jesus.
What do you mean Morgan Freeman? What does that mean? Kate, shut up.
He was
Has a
going
dead
out with his
hand.
stepdaughter, I think.
No,
Was
I
he
don't know
going
what
out
that
with his
means.
stepdaughter?
No, that was a rumor. He wasn't dating his stepdaughter, right? Please tell me that's a lie.
No, I
that
think
a
it was
rumor.
true.
I thought it was a rumor.
I don't know. I know.
I'm not gonna defame I'm not gonna defame Morgan Freeman. I can't do it.
I know Alfred Hitchcock was.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it Alfred
And, what's
Hitchcock?
his name? No, Woody Harrelson. Not
Woody Harrelson.
No, the guy Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Dated
Yeah,
his
Oh, yeah.
stepdaughter.
yeah,
His
it's one of
stepdaughter.
those old guys. He's like an old white guy, and
He's still married to her today.
And she was his adopted daughter.
She was
Oh, yeah.
She was like Asian.
You know,
What the
Rosemary's
fuck?
Baby, Mia Farrow, Rosemary's Baby. It was am I lying? No, he was dating Mia Farrow, and they adopted this daughter, and he ended up with the daughter. Fucking nuts. Was it Mia Farrow? Do we have any historians in the chat? I think it was Mia Farrow.
I don't know.
I think it was.
But you guys watch Rosemary's Baby? It was that bitch.
Nope.
Oh, it's a good movie, Rosemary's Baby.
I haven't seen a lot of movies. That's one thing that people often get pissed at me about is I don't really watch movies.
Same,
It's
Nato.
crazy.
Same.
I used to love movies when I was a kid, and now at this age, I have to have people here to force me to watch something, or I have to go to a movie theater. If I'm just sitting on the couch, I'd rather just read a book or watch a movie I've seen like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I don't have the attention span. Now I know that I've gotten older, that it's probably ADHD or whatever, to sit still long enough to watch a fucking movie. I just can't do it.
I like when they come out with the little series, like what was that one on Netflix with it was the two Asian people. It was one was a dude and one was Beef. That was such a good little mini series. I really like that show.
Yeah.
Beef, like the meat?
Yeah, it's called Beef. It's like it's this Asian lady. I think she's a comedian. I've seen her before, and it's this Asian dude. I think so. No, not Margaret Cho. She's because she's older. Amy Wong, I think her name is Amy.
Is it the girl from the Fresh Off the Boat and Crazy Rich Asians, or somebody else?
No, not Fresh Off the Boat.
What's her name? Constance Wu? No, not her.
I don't know. I have to look it up. But I think,
where's my phone? Where's my? Oh, it's in my pocket.
Yeah, look it up.
Beef? Hold on.
Yeah, it's called Beef. I think that's the lady. I remember she did a I don't know if it's her, but I remember she did a comedy special while she was pregnant.
Yeah. She was in that Always Be My Maybe. Wasn't that her?
Yeah.
Yes, she was in that Netflix movie from a couple
I haven't
years
seen
ago
her
that
shows.
people loved.
She's the one that did their comedy special, and she's like, "Do you want me to do your nail? Do you like your nail short or whatever the fuck?"
Yeah, she's hilarious.
That racist,
probably her in it.
Yeah,
that show is fucking great because it gives you like a whole bunch of little twists. Like it's really about these two people who just like have issues with each other. They don't even know each other. They just for some reason keep running into each other, and they got problems, like real problems, like life detrimental problems, and it's like it's a fun little story. I think it's only like 8 episodes or 12 episodes or something, but it's pretty good.
The name is Beef. I'm gonna have to watch that because I do like a good mini series better than a movie because I can take a break or whatever, and then,
right.
Yeah.
Gigi, we were talking about the 8th of July. We have to talk to Victor.
Oh no, we'll talk after you.
Yeah.
Oh, Hussy, I was going to tell you, somebody said earlier in the chat.
What happened with the AK thing?
No, more along the lines of the Indiana.
Oh, I'll talk more about that in the middle of next week. I'll talk about that middle.
Somebody said she was going to go. Hold on a second. I'll look and see. That she was.
But as far as AKs, I think Kate was asking me what happened. So. I think something needed to be filed that we thought was filed, but it wasn't. So we're going to file it, and then we go back next end of May, and then the judge will award me whatever it is. As far as her being in default or not, she is definitely in default. It is ex parte, which means she can't even defend herself at this point because it's in default. It's too late. So even if she hired a lawyer to defend her, she's going to shut the F up because it's too late.
I got to do that sound effect.
Yeah.
Hussy, I'm going to text you something real quick.
Okay, honey. So all these people that are like saying, oh, I told Maxwell to do this, and all these hoes and mugshot people that are acting like they're attorneys, if you know so much about the law, stop teaching Robert. Why don't you teach AK so she wouldn't get her ass sued?
No, just tell them to keep teaching because they keep losing. So they need to keep fucking going. Look at your text messages real quick. It's important.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I just kind of figured out what you were doing, and I just looked at myself. I think I know what you're talking about. Bitch, we got 7 minutes.
Yeah, she's going live in like 10 minutes and said...
What did I miss? I don't even want to...
Oh, okay. I mean, she wants to talk. I'm going to wait. She wants to talk about it. She can talk about it.
All right, good. Yeah, I think you should.
Can I say?
Exercise restraint and wait, yes.
With you on stream?
No, what? Well, no, I don't want to, no.
No, you could say what we're talking about, but not in detail.
Can I say what we're talking about with you on stream?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so DC has a stream scheduled that says... The Hussy court case is over at 9:45.
Well, it just says case closed. We
case
don't
closed.
How
the
would
Hussy.
You know what that is?
Well, it says the Hussy case is over.
Oh, where the
scheduled
hell
for 9:45.
Where do you see
Fuck,
that?
let me send it to you too, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, her thumbnails are so glaring
I know.
that I just focused on the case closed. I didn't even notice underneath it said the hussy case is over.
I just want to give a
snap,
shout
snap, snap, snap.
And
I wish we
his
could.
crew, Maxwell and his crew have been really, I consider them family. They've always been there for us. They've always taken our phone calls. They've always helped us. And
Yeah.
you know what? They really, really are the best of the best. And I just feel so lucky to call him a friend. And, I met him. He's everything that I thought he was, his staff. And I'm not the one that has to pay $400 every time he picks up the phone call, okay? That's
Womp.
Yeah. So you can make fun of him because he's working under contingency, but let me tell you, that's when you know your lawyer is working for you, okay? And when I think about him, it brings tears to my eyes sometimes because
actually that's when you have a
person.
That's when you have a pretty smooth case too. Anytime a lawyer is like, you can pay me after we win, it's usually because they have a good idea that they got it in the bag.
Yeah.
He is just such a nice guy.
Kate.
I'm very lucky.
Kate.
He sounds like my type of people. Because when I heard him on the phone, when certain people called him, I loved that video.
Yeah,
he handled him so well. I was like, he's definitely my type of.
That's how he is, 24/7. He is so chill, so laid back. He's like, why are you getting so mad? Let them talk. Let them say. He doesn't get mad. He's like you. He's always that one. That's what I like, because when I get excited, he calms me down. You know what I'm saying? He's never upset. And when my friend talked to him, he's like, is he okay? I'm like, that's just the way he is. He never, and he's so good at what he does.
Especially for his profession, like, you have to let things roll off you. Like, especially if he's been doing this for some years, like, he's probably seen some shit, heard some shit, had some terrible things said about him and to him. After a while, like, to be successful as a lawyer, like, you're probably gonna have to let a lot of things roll off of you.
Yeah, he's great. And
I'd probably make a good lawyer. I'm just too lazy.
Oh my God, my mom always told me that I argue so much that I should have been a lawyer.
Same, yeah, yeah. That's what my dad always told me too. Because I'm always defending people, though. I would have been a good defense lawyer, I guess. So, what, Hussy?
Belinda, if I pay for your trip to New York City and Gigi come too. No, listen. Gigi got money, so I ain't giving Gigi no money.
I ain't coming to no damn New York City. Fuck that place.
You fucking bitch. Why?
I called.
Oh, speaking of New York City, I didn't realize Kate.
We'll go to the Rambles, but
I knew Kate was in my chat last night, but somebody messaged me today, goes, did you see what Kate said in your chat last night? I said, no, what? Kate goes, your mom is waiting in Times Square for Hussy with a rose like the Bachelor.
Listen, I liked him. I liked him very much. I was willing to meet him when he came down. Everybody fucks up on YouTube.
Yeah, I love your mama. Well, I mean, he gets a lot of shit wrong. He's crazy as hell, but he just seems like he doesn't give a fuck. Plus, for them to be running around and saying that man is an animal abuser, are you fucking serious?
Stupid.
Stop it. So stupid.
No, and he ain't gonna go in your real life and try to get you fired or get you hurt or slap you or nothing like that. You know what? That's all I need. Just be normal.
Yeah, he's just gonna laugh at you and log off the fucking internet. And
he has a life. These people have no life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is their life. That's the problem. And they will do anything to protect it's their social life. It's for some of them, it's their paycheck. Like, there's nothing outside of this, nothing at all.
Man,
and that's why they go
dogs.
so hard. That's
fuck them cats. I don't care if y'all animals stop coming to, because I'm tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's abusing. I don't even know that cat. Guess what? If you never told me about it and that cat died, I wouldn't know. And guess what? And if you told me, I still wouldn't care. It's not mine. It's not my cat. I love my cat.
Yeah.
That's my Nick. That's my little homie right there.
Yeah.
But Your cat? I don't give a fuck about your cat. If something happens to your cat, too bad, so sad. Oh well. Stop. I'm tired of y'all. I'm worried about people. There are people out here who ain't got nothing to eat and getting their ass beaten. There are little kids who's getting abused and shit. I don't give a fuck about no fucking dog. Fuck them dogs.
The thing about it is, Jado,
you can make more.
Yeah, the thing about it is, Jado, is they don't really care. Honestly, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing that to have something to fucking cry about. They don't give a shit.
I actually care about animals. And when I listened to those clips yesterday, all I got was that your mom is not a pet person. That's all I got from that. I didn't see no animal abuse.
I didn't get that.
Hear him doing anything to people. I know. I got he clearly, because I could never joke like that about someone else's pet, but I just couldn't do that. So in my opinion,
see, I could, and I love dogs. I think it's just he has a different sense of humor. You know, like,
does he have pets though? I feel like he probably would.
I don't fucking know.
He does, but to say he's an animal abuser, like, shut up.
Exactly.
Name one comedian that hasn't said a fucked up joke, or it happens, and
They don't care.
Everybody doesn't like pets. There are lots of
Bill Cosby.
Oh, what the fuck?
Everybody says fucked up jokes. I mean, look at what happened with that. What's that girl, lady, with the red hair?
Oh, Kathy Griffin.
Yeah,
that devil.
Sometimes they go overboard. But I mean,
but I'm dead serious. Bill Cosby was known back in the day for doing.
He was
clean cut comedy. Yeah, he did really clean comedy. He didn't curse.
That's
why he was dirty behind the scenes, honey.
He actually used to try to prevent other comics, other black comics, from coming up if he didn't approve of their style of comedy. They said the N-word too much and cursed too much and all that.
Ain't that something? But how he was so nasty behind the scenes, though, and what he was doing, but yet tried to keep other people. Oh, fuck. What has?
Text message.
Oh.
We're talking shit. What do we say?
When I was like 16, 15, me and my cousins, we rented a limo to go to a taping of the Bill Cosby show.
Mm-hmm.
The driver couldn't find it. We never went to the fucking taping. He couldn't find the address. He was in Queens or Astoria or Brooklyn or something. I was living in Westchester. We didn't find it. I was so fucking pissed.
You mean to tell me we are deprived of a rerun with you screaming in the background? Part of it. I can't believe the world was deprived of that. I'm like, that's the episode with Hussey in it. That's the episode Hussey was there for.
I would love to hear a comedy show and then just like randomly in the background you hear,
oh shit,
anybody did not know it.
They would literally stop taping. Sir, could you please stop saying I know it every time Mr. Cosby says a line? Okay, shit.
Oh shit, and I know it.
And before they kicked him out, he'd be like, "It's me,
it's me."
Or every time Claire Huxton was like, "You can't date that hussy, it's me." Cut, sir. We're gonna have to ask you to leave
after every
fuck
joke.
Your ass,
sir.
Yeah, fuck your ass.
This is a comedy club, not a brand.
I'm going to the Brambles.
Fuck your ass.
Hold on. So what was that text message you said Belinda was?
You're so fucking nosy. Why don't you just keep your damn nose to your motherfucking self? He said we was discussing sniping, but I don't have it set up right to be able to snipe. So
she
I
can.
Everything.
But let me tell you a new place for cruising, which I never did because I don't need to go there. But Home Depot.
Yeah, let me tell you about the place that
Hold on,
doing
where?
something that I don't do.
Oh, look. I'm sorry, Otto. Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Oh Jesus!
Has a lot of these married men and whatever, these straight men that go to Home Depot and they go into the bathroom and they lick them.
At Home Depot?
They what?
That makes so much sense because it makes a lot of sense because like Home Depot or Lowe's, especially if you got a house, you go there a lot. You're gonna go there a lot, especially if you're handy and stuff.
Hot men in there.
Who?
Oh no, I bet you they can find some hot men. And they go to the bathrooms too. Gigi, it's true.
You know, Are you serious? Because I'm
hate
getting ready
Home
to go kill
Depot.
my husband because every time that motherfucker goes to the Home Depot, he won't let me
shit.
go.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you serious?
Yes, the
Home
bathroom
Depot,
has a lot of
Lowe's, any
features.
type, Ace Hardware.
So where do you
honey?
go to the bathroom? You go to the plumbing section. Where do you go?
Well, hold on. So this makes sense because anytime that I've ever been to Home Depot or Lowe's, I go there specifically for things, right? So there's not really a reason for me to go in the bathroom, like unless it's some random I forgot to piss or something like that. I've never used the bathroom at Home Depot before. And on the other end, Belinda, when you go to Home Depot, you're gonna like if your husband is probably like how I am, and if I can't find something, I'm not asking nobody shit.
Oh, I will.
No, you
I
don't.
asked before I look.
I
he
will
won't.
walk around and just keep searching until I
me.
stumble upon it eventually.
And apparently, what he's searching for is a fucking man. So I guess.
Well, I speed
Whatever.
run Home Depot. I fucking hate Home Depot. I hate
Same.
every time
I
I have
hate
to go
it
there.
too.
But now I'm gonna have to like peruse and see
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going on.
Every time I talk to Gigi, where you at? Fucking Home Depot, bitch.
What are you doing at Home Depot? I gotta buy something.
Yeah, I do hit Depot. Oh my God, your channel's next. You're insane. Oh my
Home
Jesus.
Depot.
They'll stand in front of the urinals with their junk out for like 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they'll just stand there with their junk out, and somebody will come take their junk out right next to them and pretend.
What kind of Home Depots are you going to?
Are you at the Homo Depot?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
If I go in the bathroom and you sitting there with your meat out,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like,
Take a picture.
I am telling.
So hold on. So people, hold on. I mean, I've never in my. So they just stand there with their wieners hanging out,
I'm gonna tell
and
you.
they just like, do they sit on their phone? Do they sing? Do they have AirPods?
So I went into the bathroom. It was in Home Depot.
Of course you did.
I was told Home Depot does it. I went into a bathroom one time. I think it was at Macy's.
Fucking us.
And I went
hell.
I usually don't go to the urinal. I don't like it. I go to the toilet. But I went to the urinal, and there was two guys there, and they looked at me, and he was holding his junk, and he was shaking it and looking at me and shaking it, looking at me. I was like, is this what y'all, is this cruising in here?
Wait,
was it that fella from the camper?
And he looked at me and looked
He
at
thought,
me.
like, get that motherfucker shit on me.
Wait, why don't you like going to the urinal?
What? I don't know. Because of this shit. I don't want nobody touching me.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of urinals because they splash. I don't like them. They
That's
gross me the
it,
fuck
too.
out, and they smell. And the urinal cake always has someone's pee next. It grosses me out. Give me a fucking
grosses
toilet
me
bowl.
out.
Okay,
Water starts coming down before you're done and splash all over you.
And then there's always puddles on the floor, so you walk up to it and you're like, "Oh, disgusting."
Yeah, it is pretty bad because one of the things, like, that's true. I don't like using a urinal. Like, if I go out and about and I got my nice shoes on, like, I know that I might get a splash on them and I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm try cleaning them motherfuckers. I've had to clean them before. I hate men. Okay, because of that. Motherfuckers are nasty.
A urinal?
There's always like.
Yeah, but I will say this in y'all's defense.
You was using a
women.
Shiwi?
No, I've had to clean them before. I work at Walmart. No, I have had to clean them before working in stores and shit.
Doubtfire.
But
no, I thought she had a Shiwi.
you never know. But I will say this in y'all's defense: women are 10 times nastier than men ever fucking thought to be.
Way.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they fucking are. I hated it.
They are.
I hated it. I hated it. I'd rather clean
Wait,
100
no,
men's bathrooms than to clean one woman's.
Look,
Shut up,
here's the
Oscar.
secret.
Really?
Here's the fucking secret. They clean the women's bathroom more than they do the men's usually. But women's bathrooms are typically a lot dirtier.
From what
Shut up,
though?
Oscar.
What do you guys? How? From what?
Women, for
Makeup?
some odd reason, love to wipe shit on the walls. They like to wipe blood on the walls. They like to stick their fucking maxi pads on the walls. They're just
That's
horrible.
gross.
It's
No,
gross
men don't do-
and it
men
sucks.
don't do-
What?
Yes.
I learned this
100%.
when I was like in high school. The female bathroom is disgusting.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You know what it is with the men's bathroom? They don't like to flush their shit.
They don't like to flush anything.
I don't
They
understand.
don't like to
Just
flush,
regular-
and they couldn't hit a target right up. You know what I'm saying? Like they just miss. They just piss everywhere.
Okay, well, hold on. That's not their fault.
No, it's
if you
not.
got because if you don't got much to aim with.
True, but I think some of them though did it on purpose. You could tell, like they didn't even hit the urine. You know what I'm saying? Like there, you got some people like
think
that.
about it
but-
this way: it's a little harder to hit somebody with a 9 than it is with a 22, right?
True.
But I gotta
Yeah.
say, if you ever go to a gym and you go to the locker rooms, I heard not only does the men locker rooms are frisky in the steam room and stuff, they're doing their thing, but the women's locker room is the same. Because my cousin,
like lesbians?
Yes.
At the gym?
Yes. So my cousin
go.
used to work at the front desk, and she's a lesbian, and she said, I said, you know what's going on in the steam room, right? They're having sex. She goes, I know, women too. I said, what? She goes, yeah, it happens in the women's locker room too.
Oh, I'd
But
be
the
so
men's
upset if I
locker
walked
room
in.
at Bally's Jack LaLanne back in the day was a complete
Bally's.
sex club.
Oh God.
Bitch.
No, I
So,
believe it because I used to go to LA Fitness when I was younger, and I would swim after, like, I would play basketball, then I go work out, then I would go for a swim, and then I go into the little sauna. And for some reason, whether it was in the sauna or the locker room, there'd always be an old man getting butt ass naked
Oh yeah.
and just talking to everybody like it's cool, having a whole conversation, wiping themselves and everything. And I'm like, dog, I don't want to see your old nasty balls.
Yeah,
Nor
no.
do I want to see any balls.
I went
Melissa, the Wandering Goat, thank you for the super chat. Belinda stands up to poop. Facts.
Amen.
For years and years, I went to the gym, never went into the steam room because I don't like that hot feeling. One day I felt really confident. I'm like, you know what? They say it's really healthy. Let me go try it out. And let me see what this is about. This is years and years. I finally did it. I walked in and there was like 6 naked guys just sitting there. They weren't moving.
Yep.
Hussy was like,
And their heads back, eyes closed.
And they didn't have towels, huh?
No. So I said,
because I wear a towel.
Yeah, no, you wear a towel because you don't want people looking at you. But these gay men, they want their shit to be exposed and looked at. So I went in, I was like, this is really strange. So I just sat down right next to the door because I wasn't going to be sitting in between nobody. So I went and I sat, somebody was right next to me. And within a matter of 5 minutes, he started to take his hand and rub it on my leg. And I went,
whoa.
Don't you dare. And then I just sat there, and then this one guy who started to give head. I'm like,
whoa.
Hell? Kidding me? But you can see if there was a person walking towards and they would just stop because it was like a frosted glass next to the door. So you can see when there's a silhouette, people stop. But yeah, they were fucking and everything. I'm like, and then one time I said, let me take a shower. One time I said, let me take a shower. That was another thing I didn't do because I would drive myself in a 15 minutes from home. And I didn't want to be sick at night because it's cold in there. So I said, let me go in the shower. So I went in the shower. I pushed the curtain to go in, and there was 2 guys fucking in there. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
I said, what the fuck? And I told my cousin. My cousin's like, we know. We just don't do anything about it. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Gigi, when you signing up at the
gym? Tomorrow.
Gigi's
when you going to go
right
to,
now.
to Valley Fitness?
No, I just listen. I'm past like my horror stage. I had a horror stage in my 20s, early 30s, and I have like a little rotation. Hey, what are you doing? You want to come over? Blah blah blah. Be out of here by 2. I like to go to bed. We got rules, regulations, and we do that. But like, I'm happy to see them go. But like, I'm not trying to like. I don't want to like go like with a bunch of random men because in this day and age, I don't like meeting strangers anymore. I watch too much crime television.
Yeah.
And like Yeah, and it's just like I like 10, 15 years ago when this shit was new. Oh my God, Belinda, I'd go on manhunt.net. What's your address? I'll be there in 20, and I would print out the MapQuest directions. And
You
I
was
would
on that
go
Yahoo Messenger,
I look-
wouldn't you? You was like,
yes, and I look back on that now, and I'm like, how fucking dangerous that was.
Yeah.
That I didn't end up like missing, and so now in my 40s, I'm like, you go on the apps, you're like, oh, can I come over? And I'm like, no, that's not safe. We'll come here, and I'm like, that's even more unsafe. So it's like I'd rather I'm okay right now, not being a hoe. I got a couple people that I know, just my regulars, and that's all I need right now.
Kate
I didn't
Winslet
even
says
think
out of
about that.
wedlock.
Think about what?
No, go ahead. What did Kate Winslet say?
Out of wedlock. This is scandalous.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Talking about
what?
you,
Who's that?
Gigi, having
Oh,
sex
me? Oh, I
and
know.
yeah.
I know.
No,
Go ahead.
I was saying that I didn't think about that because so like in LA, one of the things that you have to watch out for as a straight man, a straight black man, or Hispanic, one of the two, you might get set up. So like if a girl is like being finicky, she's like, oh, come over here, and then you see other people are over there, you kind of get like weary, like what is going on, because you don't want, or even if she comes over to your house, she might leave the door unlocked. Somebody might pop in. Like there's a chance that you getting hit up or something.
Hiding in the bushes.
Right, but see, that's me going to see a woman, and then they have somebody, like they have a man come in, and then now I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But in your situation, it's a man every time. So it's like the dude that you're going to or that's coming over to your house could be the one to do it in the first place, like every time. Like he could either be by himself or with other people. But with like I said, with a woman, it's like I'm wary of it, but I don't have to necessarily worry about that if a bra comes over my house. Like I only have to worry about her stealing something if I fall asleep.
I mean, she can still do damage if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, a woman could still kill you, like if she's packing heat or something. Like a fucking serial killer.
So like last year, the last time I met like a random person, it was probably about a year and a half ago, and I drove down. It was in St. Pete, and I went over to his place, and it was like a complex. It was in an interesting neighborhood, a little complex, and it had like a fence.
Was it a camper?
No, it was apartments. It's kind of like just a square, solid rectangular, and it had like a courtyard in the middle, like a U-shaped or whatever, and there was a bunch of different doors, different hallways. So anyway, so I get there.
That sounds like a facility.
And I know it was apartments. It was just like whatever. So I get there.
Sound like it was project.
I mean, so anyways, I go to the gate and I unlatch it, and I'm like, where am I going? And he says door 300, whatever. And I go to the courtyard, and as I'm going to the courtyard, I see this man on his phone pacing, and I'm like, oh god. And I was already like nervous, like I don't even think I shouldn't, because I hadn't met anybody like in a while because of, but I was feeling myself and whatever. And he was really cute. So I go into 300, and this guy's wandering, and I go in, and I go to like on the fifth door to the left or whatever, and he opens the door, and it's him, but he hurries me and closes the door, and I said, what the fuck's going on? Was there a guy out there? And I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, well, I invited him over, but then when I met you, you were more attractive, and I'd rather meet you, and I didn't know how to tell him that. And I was just like, so at first I'm thinking, well, that's flattering, right? But then I start thinking, what if this is like a tag team effort? Like, what if that other guy's about to open the fucking, like he's trying to make me comfortable and relax, like, oh yeah, I chose you. And then I start thinking, oh my god, this other guy's gonna walk in the door any fucking minute now and dismember me, isn't he? Luckily, it was actually the case, and we did have fun. I probably should have left at that point.
And you like hussy just stayed there thinking.
But there was no shit involved. There was no. He was cute. There was no shit involved.
No,
and the guy didn't come in. So I was like,
I might get murdered, but I need to get laid. Let's see.
Well, no, I waited a little bit, and then the guy never. I was like, if he was gonna dismember me, I feel like he would have done it before we start making out, and so we made it.
I know.
And then being the other guy is dangerous too. I've walked in. Not walked in. I've walked out as some other guys were coming in because we wasn't doing shit. So we were just sitting we just went over there and chilled and drank after the bar. So we were like, "Oh, you guys about to fuck? Oh, we out then." But I mean, if it was a guy like me, like you cool, because I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" No, go ahead and handle your business. But you know how some people are. That's dangerous business. Like, what is this dude doing here? How is he better than me?
All right, just for FYI, that man did come to White Plains to see me after I shit in his bed.
Oh, Jesus.
The hillbilly?
Yes. And he stayed.
I'm not surprised.
Did he take the bus too?
No, he took the train. I picked him up
Oh,
from the
good.
train station. Then we stayed at my friend's house. He had a spare room. And he stayed for 2 days. And then, like, he's a top, right? And then, like, on the second day, he goes to me, You wanna F me? I said, what? I said, you told me you've been a top. He goes, yeah, but you know what? Why don't you try it? And that's when he just turned me off. It wasn't even the hillbilly part that turned me off. He was really nice and good. Like, all I kept on saying to myself was, if he only gets 2 teeth in the front, he's hot.
Oh, God.
And I was like, my cousin's a dentist. We can hook him up.
Oh, Jesus.
I can fix him.
Yeah. Once he said, can you F me? That really turned me off. But I do want to tell you a story that my friend told me just yesterday. He's gay. He's Armenian. By the way, he's going to be on my channel tomorrow night at 9:15. I'm doing a pre-party show.
I already assumed that old boy would still be messing with you because you said that he cleaned you up. And
he cleaned me up, Yado.
And that takes some love right there. You have to really like somebody, because if somebody shit on me, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, bitch.
Well, I ain't had no shit, but like, there's been times where there's been like blood and stuff, and it's like, all right, I'll clean you up. Like, but I'll clean you up if I mess with you like that. If it was just like a broad that I'm not really messing with, I'm like,
or if it's shit,
I'm probably not hitting you up again.
Yeah. Or if it's shit, I'm fucking hell no. Fuck you and your Mercedes. Get the fuck out of my damn camper, bitch.
No, he definitely liked me, and that was big brownie points for him.
Brownie points. It was brownie points, wasn't it? That's what the hell was
it. Big brownie points.
Yeah, but I want to tell you this. So my friend, he has cameras all around his apartment because he hooks up often. And just recently, he had this guy come over, very cute, and they were doing it. My friend was on his back and with his legs over his shoulders, and he was giving it to my friend. And
Lord Jesus.
While he was giving it, listen to this. He made a fist, and he went to punch him, like really hard, like in the face. And my friend just went onto his side and covered his face. He's like, I'm really not into this. So this man had some type of a fetish to punch while he was fucking my friend. So my friend is like, yeah, I'm not into this. So the guy he just left. He's like, can I get the rose back that I brought for you? Because the guy had brought him a rose. But because my friend didn't let him finish, he wanted the rose back. So my friend's like, I ain't the rose. I already put it in water. But yeah, so you never know. These people like wanted to. I was like, that shit never happened to me. So just be very careful. And having cameras in the house really does help. He has it everywhere.
He's probably selling that shit on Pornhub, ain't he?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Don't be getting tied up. Don't be doing none of that stuff because they can tie you up and leave you there.
Pornhub don't be giving you no money.
I would never do that. Anyways, can I tie you up? Absolutely not. Have you ever seen Gerald's Game? Absolutely not.
Irate Alex always wants to tie me up. He likes that shit. We talk
That's
about
because to leave him alone. That's different.
Well, Vicky, Vicky was into all that stuff, and she like, you know what I'm saying? But
yes,
he wants to tie you up so you don't walk anywhere because he can't walk that far himself.
Leave my man alone.
True. I love him too, Mr. Hot Wheels.
We talking about the Texas governor?
No, we're talking about Irate Alex.
Oh, shit. I because they come to Governor Hot Wheels. I think we were talking about that guy. That was a whole thing in the news, Governor Hot Wheels.
Oh, yeah, because that one lady said he was Hot Wheels or something.
I thought that was a cute nickname. All over Twitter. What is that noise?
It ain't me.
God, I know what that is. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God, it's DC.
Oh, I pulled up her chat, and it's literally, we've gone back 3 years, Belinda.
What's she fucking bitching about?
Here, tell me when to lower it.
I'm not done.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I don't want to be involved in this. I'm at peace.
I want to ask your mama something.
I'm going on mute.
I'm going to answer all of his questions tonight. The questions that he was going to pose to me when he was,
Oh, I know how I can do it. Hold on.
that I go on his channel, and he demanded that I answer questions about Hussey, by the way. Hussey tried to use the get out of jail free card by saying, well, the kid is an adult. He's a kid. He's a kid. It had nothing to do with any of this.
I mean, that's not really how it works.
Belinda tells me to. I'll turn it off unless Belinda tells me to turn it back on. You know what?
I think I figured it out. Hold on. I think I figured out how I can snipe. Hold on.
You don't have
I'm so exhausted.
You don't have Brave browser?
Gigi, right?
I'm so exhausted at the thought of this happening again. Like I'm just like, oh my god, it's
Right?
like we never move on. We never move forward.
Because there's nothing else to talk about.
Let's talk about Yato. He's so cute. Why don't we talk about him more?
Me and Yato, he had an issue. We talked about
Yato, you need $40.
We never.
Oh hell!
Again, once conversation, it was over. It's like Yato constantly bringing that shit up, bring it 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 up.
Dream.
For what?
My dream in life is to go to Vegas, go to Fremont Street, and I want to buy Yato a bab, a big ass bear. We call them every time me and my friends that we call them big ass bears. When you go from the Golden Nugget over to the Cirque or down to the D, they got vendors outside, and you can buy like fucking it's like 32, 40-ounce bears that you walk around with. And
if I knew Yato the time where I had a place in Vegas, I would be having him over.
Oh,
spend the night over.
I know y'all probably haven't seen my birthday stream, but I am a fucking delight when I am plastered.
You're a delight when you're not plastered.
Well, I told Mr. Yato last August when I was in Vegas, I was like, hello, sir, I'm here. And I never heard back. I was like, all right, I get it.
No, I couldn't go. I couldn't go. I don't think I've ever talked to you about it, but I was having some stuff. I'll tell you about it later.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back again for fantasy football this August, so I'm gonna try again.
Belinda, are you playing it?
No.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I can do. Gigi,
I can do it. I can do it because I got my virtual mic. I'm stupid. Should we just start from where we are live?
Yeah, Belinda, you need to get.
There's gonna be no visuals,
Brave
just
browser.
audio.
I need to get what, Yato?
Brave.
Hold on,
Brave browser.
Play?
Because
Why?
if you're on StreamYards, so it blocks out ads if you're on YouTube, and if you're on StreamYards, it'll only show your tab. It won't show like everything else that you got going on.
It won't show the whole screen or whatever. But
No,
I'm using OBS, so I'm using OBS to stream with. I got you guys up on StreamYard. I'm using both. If that makes sense.
So do you want her audio? If you do, I'm gonna click on it. You ready? I'm just gonna go live. Here we go.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Expose, let's say,
Oh, Lord.
a kid who had never done anything to him, never addressed him, never spoken his name, never trolled him, never contacted him, nothing.
I didn't either.
What is she talking about?
She's talking about the kid that can buy alcohol.
And a reminder, by the way,
We're reliving
that between the
Hussey
time
shit. It's Twilight
that the
Zone.
lawsuit was filed and the time that the trial would take place, and now, no, forget the trial. And now, Washington has changed a bit, and so has the jury pool. So is the jury pool. All those Trump people who have moved to Washington are now part of the jury pool. Okay? And I would have been very interested in getting as many of those MAGA people on the jury as possible.
She's talking like bigots.
So what do you think that MAGA people and parents and grandparents sitting on a jury would have made of that? It would have been quite something, wouldn't it?
Do you have to listen to this? I'm getting
Sure would have.
anxiety.
Yeah, I don't even know what she's talking about anyway. What
She's talking
kid?
about Hussey. She's talking about Negs' kid. She's where we doing it all over again. It's like WandaVision.
It sounds like she's feeling herself and she's going to go back to her old DC, which is fine by me, you know.
Yeah,
whatever.
but it's gonna be her versus Hussey. I just don't drag me in the middle of it. And if anyone starts talking about me, I don't want to know about it.
Like if the case is over and you've already had to settle with Hussey for running your mouth, then why are you sitting there running your mouth again? It makes no fucking sense to me.
What am I supposed to say? I don't want to explain that situation for 200 times. I said what I had to say. I'm very happy right now, and that's it. That's it.
And well, there's no point because anybody who even knows about it, it's you either know that this is a grown ass man that they're talking about, and you don't care, or you're one of DC and Next people and you're over exaggerating and clutching your pearls. So I mean, like, you're not really going to change anybody's opinion, really. So who cares?
I like my content, whatever you want to call my content. Whether I'm talking about Shani or chit-chatting or joking or having someone on panel and laughing, I don't need the stressful kind of content to make money. I don't want
Worlds, it really is a cycle, right? Every time, and it's usually around this time. I don't know if it's the high pollen count. I'm not sure. But it's usually around this time. Every time I start thinking I'm in a good mood, I'm comfortable, I'm feeling at peace, there's a storm brewing. And I know, Belinda, somehow you and I are going to be fucking sucked in.
Yeah, we're always in sync with the bullshit. Every time.
I'm just having such a good time. Just leave me out of it, please.
And now they'll drag Yato into it too. So welcome to the club, Yato.
No, but what is the problem? Like, you guys, especially the petty fam, for the most part they ignore. Like nobody's business. And they're still hated.
I don't know.
Yeah, because let's be real. Anytime that Negs or anybody was sitting there mentioning petty fam or whatever, we sat around.
You too.
We sat around all together, and we didn't sit there and complain or bitch about what's going on. Like, we just sat there and laughed at them.
Yeah, you just laughed.
People hate to be laughed at when you don't take them seriously and they're serious, and you don't think it's really that soft. What is the point? What is even the point of reviewing us? What would be the point? Or we're just going to sit so you can show your audience that we're just making fun of you? And every now and then we make an argument against what you say, but for the most part, we're just making fun of you. We're not taking shit that you say serious. So that's why we get away with a lot of the things that we go over, because what are you going to say, really? And we don't really have an internet history like that. Like, ain't really nothing that you could bring up and be like, well, you guys did this. No, not really.
I think that's the attitude I have too, and I think that's why I quote get away with a lot of stuff too, saying stuff, is because it just ain't that fucking deep to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking Jesus. And if you make a mistake, say you fucked up and you made a mistake and try to change that shit. My bad,
y'all.
Man. I did. Whatever. Don't fucking double down on your bullshit. Grow the fuck up, and then. Also, just laugh at them, and that kills Yabba and Sam more than anything. Especially talking about them, it's just laughing at them. Fuck, they can't handle it, honey.
Never ever has there been any evidence of me talking or exposing a child or anything like that. And the fact that they just want to lie and push out never the kid. There's no kid ever.
And no, he was a grown ass adult.
Well,
I never put his picture on the internet or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I'm never going to please everybody, Yato. You're never going to please everybody. You're always going to look like an evil to someone. And I have my people that I look nasty to, and that's fine.
Well, you gotta remember too that Negs accused BGTV of having tendencies.
Oh yeah, and the funny part was, he was just talking about something that Negs said himself.
Exactly. What he said out of his own fucking mouth, BGTV repeated that same fucking thing, but BGTV was a quote pedo or whatever for saying that. What the fuck? I remembered. I
then
sitting
had
here
to.
thinking, yeah, I remember that now. They was out here.
I remember he had the nerve to say, "Well, what if I said that about your kid?" And I was like, for one, BGTV's kid is not a boy, and she's
Mm-hmm.
not a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
so that is very fucking inappropriate.
Plus, what he said was just repeating what Neg said about, your kids in the
Right,
bedroom watching porn or whatever the fuck,
right.
It's
He's like,
like,
I don't know what he's doing. He's probably beating his meat. That's what
yeah,
Nick said.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the
BGTV
worst
reported
case.
it, and now, and then BGTV was a pedo. Okay. Whatever.
This is the worst case of deja vu. I feel like this
Hold on,
is
I
going.
just got a message that. Hold on one second.
Oh, shit.
Over our family.
Hold on.
That he was going to invade our privacy.
Deja vu.
That he was going to traumatize the
Oh,
kid.
God. It's happening again, ain't it?
It is.
I know this is hard to read. Sorry.
Hold on.
From Crochet and Crime, it says CPS
I mean, you could have just not told him.
children who are in life-threatening.
Someone told me go to Hecate's live. Hold on. Hecate's daughter.
Stop telling Hussy to go to places wherever you are.
One more second, bitch. The way I'm gonna get into a sock account and holler in your chat.
I love that bitch. I swear. She's fucking crazy, but I love her.
And she's fun as shit.
Yeah, she's pretty
She
as
can
hell.
be crazy.
You know, we
Listen
should
to
do
this.
some
Listen to
matchmaking.
this.
Oh.
Listen.
This is something people don't seem to understand. If you are claiming a loss of income, then there are all kinds of ways to prove that the income was lost for another reason.
Okay. So
I don't give a shit.
DC additional. It wouldn't be another additional bitch, or he wouldn't be saying that you lost right now.
Did she just say I have fixation on
One of the things that
kids?
Maxwell did was he added in to the complaint
Oh, I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
lawsuit that was filed against me.
I can't hear that good anyway.
That's in 23.
Belinda, if you want me to shut up, tell me.
Wasn't it?
No,
Neg?
you're fine. Go ahead.
It's one lawsuit, and then he brought in Negs, I guess. I don't get that.
She just said I have fixation on kids.
Those issues were settled when the lawsuit was closed.
Unless there was a stipulation that if you do that shit again, I can bring forth all the issues that we agreed upon in another claim. That's what you say. So basically, this is cool if you shut the fuck up and pay my money. But if you don't and you mess up, then I'm going to bring forth all of the issues.
All right, Hussy, turn it off. It's too much.
It's too much. How did we get back here again? How did we get back? I don't understand.
I would not, if I were DC, I wouldn't be saying shit. But she couldn't wait to fire up her damn live stream and talk about and go right back to her old
This
fucking
just
bullshit
goes to
again.
show you that, like I just found out today, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait until next week and just to even say that anything. And she's like already doing a whole thing. Okay, go ahead, girl, knock yourself out.
My professional opinion is that you should move on. Is my professional opinion.
Yeah.
Don't even respond to it. Don't talk about it. Just if you really want to be done with it, just move forward. Because if you guys start this back and forth again, my heart will be able to take it.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle another one. Plus, you
I'm
got
not
enough
don't
to...
do nothing.
I'm not covering it. I ain't doing. I don't want to hear about it. I want nothing to do with it.
Well, I'll cover it.
Don't
but,
do
you know.
shit, because hopefully if she goes over this stream specifically, you ain't even gotta worry about it.
True.
Because I
It's
was
just-
definitely digging her ass again. And what, you gonna strike me again? Oh fucking well. And I'm gonna I'm gonna be right back on my Saint Belinda channel.
That's
doing
right.
the same shit.
Honestly, I want everybody to come to my chat and laugh and have a good time. I don't want this deep accusations and heavy kind of content. I don't enjoy it. That's comedy is not about that. That's not what my intentions ever were.
Hey,
And
Blake.
now they're saying, oh, there was never a Glory, there was never a nanny. Where are the pictures? Bitch, AK,
What?
why would it ever show pictures? I have pictures. You want to see that too? Why?
That's
Why
what
would-
you got. Don't even give her attention.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
It wouldn't surprise me a bit if we don't end up seeing that one back in DC's chat being buddy. The bodega back with the attic. I swear to God.
Could be.
I don't want to know about it. I don't want to.
I know you can say one thing about me, Belinda. I have never flip-flopped. Never. I never even knew about any type of boy band. Negative Nation. I didn't know. And Belinda was the first one that ever had me on the show, and I started
Yeah.
doing it. I don't want to play games with nobody.
The first time I ever brought Hussy up on panel, somebody accused me of being friends with someone that used blackface or something. You remember that? I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. I remember.
Hell? I was like, he's got a bad makeup job.
Yeah, that was Hussy until we found out that he just don't know how to use foundation.
Yeah, motherfucker blind as hell and damn floppy
I want
eyelids.
to do blackface in New York City and get my ass
Yeah,
beat.
no. I didn't even know what the fuck they were talking. I didn't
He
even.
wants me to disavow Clara and rescind my support for the mayoral candidacy.
Hey, Yato, did you hear that Negs is running for mayor of Connorsville?
Oh, you damn right. Next 2027, I'm putting my vote in. You should also put yours in.
If I can, I will. I would love to see it. I want to see what happens. Who knows? He could turn the fucking beat around.
He ain't
Sure.
about to do shit. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. He doesn't even know how the fucking government works. I listen to his political rants. He doesn't even understand locally how the government runs.
No.
Yato, I got a proposition for you.
No.
Jeez.
All right. So I will support you. You can stay in my apartment.
$40.
Ooh. And a bag of kitty litter.
And you can, you got to work to make your pocket. Well, you don't eat that much anyway. But you can come.
How do you fucking
I got
know?
my food stamps don't cover my ear.
And you sold them to Stupid Chat me yesterday. You sold
You
me
just
stamps.
you dick me down every night, and I'll take care of you.
Oh, my
Hell no.
Oh, whatever. Fuck you.
No, I was thinking.
Not after the hillbilly story, especially not after the hillbilly story.
I was thinking we
would
need
be
to set
doing-
Yato up with Hecate's
Who?
daughter. I'm matchmaker.
What you mean? We already married. You late.
Oh, you are? Fuck. I thought you
You're
were married
mad
to
late.
me. Damn it. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Does Bridget talk to you, Yato?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Who, Bridget?
me and Belinda.
I hope not.
No, because I was me and Bridget were like whatever with each other. I think we still are whatever, but no, we don't really run around in the same circles. But me and I don't have no problem with Bridget. We never really had an issue.
No, you don't have a problem with most.
Oh, you will.
Nah.
Yeah, that bitch is crazy as hell.
Well, she said some shit about me before, but I don't care about people saying stuff about me.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, so and so said they want to fight you or they want to do this." I'm like, "Well, did they tell me?" No. Well, then I guess they didn't really feel like that because I'm supposed to go around and figure out what everybody's saying about me. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I don't do that either. Vicky
If
says
it's a
I missed the
problem-
wedding stream. So, what is that?
The what?
The wedding stream?
Oh, there was no wedding stream.
I'm confused.
There was
I guess
no wedding stream.
Azria and Yato got married on a wedding stream, so...
No, that's not true because I would have had a green card. Wait, what's it called in Canada? They do
I was
green
about to
cards?
ask that. I don't know. Do they have
I
that?
don't know. Is it a green card or...
I heard it's hard to become a citizen in Canada. You have to learn French or something.
I got a friend that's
Well,
Canadian that has a green card for here.
Do the police even have guns? Like nobody cares about the law in Canada.
They have bullhorns.
Yato,
They're like people are nice about the law in Canada, but they actually had to force people.
They got them fucking moose, motherfucker, and they'll stick them damn mooses on your ass. Them damn things will fuck your ass up right there. Fucking moose.
I got a question for each one of you. How much did y'all donate to Tragic's GoFundMe?
No comment.
What?
I said, how much did each and every one of y'all's donate to Tragic's GoFundMe?
$40.
I ain't donate nothing, but
Me either.
I ain't donate nothing. But if y'all giving so much to Tragic, like I said, rent's coming up. Shit, if y'all want to pay for his booty hole operation, you could at least put it towards me having a roof over my head. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Did he ever make any money on that GoFundMe or whatever?
I think he got some
Couldn't tell
people
you.
who dropped some hundreds.
Couldn't tell you.
Has he been heard from since, or did he OD? Sorry.
I think his Twitter is locked down, so we don't know.
As you know, they try to say he's not Like I've seen it. Like I know what drug addiction looks like, and I'm sorry, but
Wait,
he's got some
wait. Are
issues.
you are you guys still speculating if he's done drugs before or if he
No,
does
I'm not
drugs?
really speculating. I can see it.
No, I have confirmation.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean that. Okay, so if when so all right, here we go. When I was talking about my birthday stream, my brother, that's like 2 years ago. Me and my brother was staying together at the time. My brother popped on stream.
Is that
Just
the one
to
he said that you were gay with or something?
Exactly, which is
Okay.
my actual little brother,
Okay.
like my baby brother.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, oh, because I don't play that. I'm like, okay, you want to talk about? I didn't have him come on there and talk about them. He was just talking to everybody else that was on panel because we was over there drinking. So I'm like, okay, you want to talk about brothers? So then I brought his up, and he don't like that too much because he knows that I know that he is the reason why his brother's not around anymore because he was doing drugs. He was doing drugs with his little brother.
Yep.
Got his brother on him, and his brother passed from doing them.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this now. I remember now.
Yeah, and I directly have him on Discord talking about it. Like this is not something that I'm speculating or I just made up. Like, no, this is something that came out of his mouth. So I don't understand why he gets mad at some of the things that I say when I'm like, this is something that you told everybody. Well, told the Discord at least.
Yeah, I may need those receipts at some point.
Oh, I floated you a video not too long ago about him chopping it up with a 16-year-old that he used to keep around and talking appropriately to.
Oh, yeah. I think when you sent it to me, though, it didn't timestamp it where it needed to be because I remember now. I was like, why the fuck did Jago send me that?
There's no timestamp.
Oh.
There's no timestamp. It's the whole video. The whole video is about that situation.
Oh, shit. All right, I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, yeah, it's definitely worth the watch because that's why I don't get why he goes around saying like, this person did this and this person did that, and it's like, well, you literally had a 16-year-old that was around you that would drop his ass pics and stuff like that. Like,
well, it's just something he can cry about, and be the victim. That's what they all do. It's a pattern with these motherfuckers. As soon as they see a chance to cry victim or play the victim, they're on it like stank on shit.
And somehow people are stupid enough to believe it.
Yeah.
Refuse get off. I'm gonna get off. Okay, I love you guys.
Love you too, Hussy. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
He about to take a shit.
He's over being nosy with that DC stream. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's enthralled. They should probably be talking about him tough.
Which doesn't make no sense. Like, why? Just shut up. Just stop talking about it. I wouldn't.
You don't have nothing else to talk about.
Because apparently, I guess she had to settle again or something. I don't know. Like, shut up.
I'm just waiting for the screenshots from her chat blaming me somehow. I'm waiting for the screenshots to show up. I'm like, it's coming.
It's always your fucking fault. Shit. So, damn it, Amber asked the question, of course. So, do black people in Canada call themselves African Canadians like African Americans, Yado? I don't know.
How would he know?
You're black. I don't know. You're not Canadian.
No, I know.
Not Canadian?
No, I know. No, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't.
I've never heard African Canadian before.
They call themselves Black Canadian. As far as what I've heard, there's always they also use black, but there's usually Black Canadian. African American was mostly a thing here because of political things.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense too. With being, with America too. Yeah.
Because you got to think of like the legal terms. Like it went from Negro to colored people to black folks to African Americans. So
yeah. Gigi was like, "Oh God!" When I read that question out, like, I'll read any question. I think it's a valid fucking question, And
am I crazy or you're half Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, my mom. Okay. Yeah, my mom is Puerto Rican. She's from New York.
Oh, that's exciting.
She's from the Bronx.
I love Puerto Ricans.
Bronx.
Now it makes
no wonder
sense.
you're so cute.
Right? Love them.
The Puerto Ricans. Mm-hmm.
Well, that don't make no sense.
Hola, menudo.
What?
That don't make no sense at all because I look like my daddy and he black.
Well, I don't know your dad. I'm just guessing.
I look just like him, just lighter.
Kate says Canada is part of North America for now. Yeah, we're going to take Canada over. I reckon it's going to be the 51st state.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I hope not.
But their country isn't called America. Our country is.
Yeah. I guess she's talking about where they threatened to take over Canada. Like, no. Stop
That's a lot
it.
of work. Might be a lot of work.
I ain't doing it.
I don't even want Canada.
I love it.
I don't want it. Y'all can keep it.
It's beautiful.
It was your first time wondering, damn it, Amber. Well, you're fine, because I'll ask the questions. I don't give a fuck.
And think about it. If we took over like Canada or even parts of Canada, we'd just be making their life worse.
How?
Because Canada they got it better than we do over the shitty over here.
You know what?
They got it better than we do, but they get taxed at what 50 or 60 fucking percent.
Belinda, we gotta get some new cameras and we gotta get some new equipment but listen, hear me out. We gotta get some new equipment, like good shit, and we gotta get shit that's ready for the road, and we should pack duffel. But pregnancy bags, we need duffel bags to leave in an emergency, because how great would it be if America purchased Canada, right? And Canada became the 51st state. That means that Yama and her bitch could now fly right across that border and go straight to FFG's house. No birth certificates, no passports, nothing. And we gotta be ready for that shit.
You think they're going to FFG's first?
I think the two of them would go to her house and beat her. What, they go to Kuwait?
Oh yeah.
True.
You know what? You're right.
But they're dying to throw hands with FFG. So if they could just cross over, no more border patrol. Those two would jump into there, where the fuck they're driving, and they would fly the fuck up there. And you and I need to be right there with our cameras, camera crew, ready to film.
Pegs TV or whatever we called that before.
Peg TV, live from Montreal.
Hogwaller TV, baby.
I don't remember who, but I think it was you, Belinda. Somebody did a poll and was like, who would win in the fight? And I was low-key mad that people were saying FFG.
Oh, really?
Well, you think Yaba would win?
You think Yaba
I don't know
would
who
win?
would win.
Yaba would stomp that broad.
I think Yaba would play dirty. Yaba's a hero.
Probably, because them Canadians is too nice and they don't like to fight like we do.
I don't know, but
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, isn't she from like Kentucky or something?
Yeah. Cornbread, what are you talking about?
She's dragged a bitch or two through the mud. Oh, don't worry about Cornbread. They was over there in Hecate.
Cornbreaded.
They popped up out of nowhere today. Who are they?
So Cornbread, for one, I know for a fact they're British because they said taking the piss, and nobody from America says that.
Oh yeah, I thought it was my cousin. I got a cousin named Cornbread from that Cornbread Mafia. I was like, what the hell?
No. They're British.
You're Cornbread.
They said taking the piss. People think it might be Jan, but I don't think so.
Cornbread says, Belinda, don't block me from speaking the truth. Cornbread, I don't give a fuck what you say. Say whatever the fuck you want to. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I said it before. I think other people were saying it in chat too, but they're not done in the middle.
Oh, the Cornbread ain't done in the middle. That's why your name's Cornbread, ain't it?
You and Ola bullied Kalari. Okay.
You and Ola bullied.
Hey,
don't delete them. You don't have to delete them.
And Kalari, listen, Kalari bullied Foodie Beauty. It's the circle of fucking girls, man. That's how it works.
You can't bully an adult.
I never even talked about this broad. I never even talked about her. Why do they keep adding me to it? Because they was adding me to it with y'all, and I'm like, I don't even make.
Well, they said me and Ola bullied Kalari. Kalari's my fucking age and a grown-ass goddamn woman, okay? So it ain't my damn fault she was out here having GoFundMes and for having a bad taco. Take that up with her.
About her. I probably streamed about her less than you did, Belinda, and somehow I'm the one who ran her off. I'm surprised that I'm not getting blamed for that because they've been saying it was me. And
give them a minute.
I think I did 2 streams, and you know me, I move on quickly. Unless you do a back and forth with me or you're faking cancer and shit, I usually move on quickly.
How come your mama ain't added to the list? Didn't he say she was like a Temu Charlie Gold?
Yeah, he did.
Wait, who did? Oh, Kalari. Oh,
Kalari.
Yeah. Is that what he said?
He said something like that, but he don't get added to the list. But I do, and he see, you about to maybe get colorist again.
Yeah. Cornbread needs to be
Hey.
bullied too. Hmm.
Get your ass in the fucking house.
I mean, we got a link that you could click if you want to, Cornbread, and come on up.
Oh yeah, Cornbread, come up.
They're not gonna come up.
Oh, that would be so exciting. Somebody come up and talk shit. Come on.
As-
My
'cause
haters, Belinda's haters.
As soon
let's
as the mic cuts on, you're gonna hear E-I-E-I-O.
go.
Oh my God. Hussey cracks me up when he does that.
I don't know. Like, everyone keeps telling me, like, "Oh, you're just too nice to her," and I'm like, I'm not. I just, something about Jan, even when she's at her worst, I find endearing.
Jan?
It's like,
oh, God.
because I miss my grandmother. She was, and sometimes I look at Jan doing that, and I'm just like, oh, like, I miss having, like, a carefree, I don't give a fuck, like, elder figure, and I find it endearing.
One thing that pisses me off about Jan is every time she addresses me, she calls me a racist.
I mean, that's what she does to me too, but I just can't get. It's so hard for me to get mad at her. I can't explain what it is.
Fuck her.
I can't.
Here, if it makes you feel any better, she thinks the same thing about us.
Do you think you're racist too?
Because we were sitting there like, if I find racism shit, like, or racist stuff on the internet, I just laugh at it. Like, I'm not about to sit here and pop a blood vessel just because you want to be stupid. So we sit there and make fun of it and laugh at it, and then she's like, "You guys are terrible." And then she got mad at BGTV because he kept calling her a Wookiee, and then
hell,
yeah, and
Jan don't even care about that.
I'll give it to Jan though. I'll give it to Jan. Jan is the only person. Her, and Yo Mama are the only people to ever review the Smoke Arena. Nobody else has ever did it.
The reason why I give Jan credit is because she'll just jump on a fucking. I'm surprised she's not here now cussing us out. Jen loves jumping on a fucking panel. So I'm kind of like, wow, we've done this 3 or 4 times now, and at one time have I said 1-800 no one cares? You are a racist. Like, I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, she told me. She told me once I got into it with her. She's like, "You're stupid, uneducated, inbred, fucking hillbilly," and I was like, "Jesus Christ, Jan, damn! I mean, you're a little bit racist there. You damn self."
Well, she might have came and talked to y'all, but she definitely not coming up here if I'm up here. That's not gonna happen.
Is she afraid to talk to you?
No, she's not afraid. I don't. There's certain people that I don't take seriously, and if Jan comes up here, I'm not gonna have a real conversation with her. I watched her sit there and talk to Nova, and they had a real conversation, and she forgave Nova and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. But then when it came to me and BGTV, she was like, nah, still fuck them. So I was like, okay, so you're just not gonna listen. So I'm gonna just make fun of you if you come up here. That's pretty much what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Taylor Noor. I made a cake. I didn't even make the cake in question.
I had to correct Hecate earlier. Hecate was like, I know people say because Belinda made a cake. I said, actually, bitch, I just learned last month.
I know,
Belinda
you
got
didn't
the
even
cake
know.
from a church lady.
And I've been honest. I was like, no, a church lady who made cakes made the fucking cake.
No, I've been to that. But I mean, who gives a fuck about a fucking cake? This is the type of shit that I'd be talking about. Like, this is what irritates me about, like, some of the stuff online when they start like, oh, that's racist. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is that really doing to my life? If you made a cake, even if you were the one to make the cake, you live in the fucking South. Exactly. You keep calling it a rebel, right? You keep calling it a fucking rebel flag.
That's what I always.
Like that.
That's what I've always called. Like,
so if you
when
made
I tell
one
you,
and then y'all ate it and then it's gone, what the fuck am I going to be mad about? What do I have to be mad about? How is this affecting my life?
Yeah, I don't know if I told you or not, but I mean, I've changed now. But everybody flew the fucking rebel flag here all the damn time, and part of that now I look back on it. I look back on it now, and I think, how fucked up is it that when we said the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, it was the Tennessee flag, the American flag, and the Confederate flag.
Y'all had 3 flags?
Yes, the Tennessee flag, the American flag, and the rebel flag or whatever.
We only had 2. We just had the American and the California.
Oh, they threw that rebel flag in this motherfucker, honey. They wanted us, I guess, to learn it well, whatever the fuck, Like,
no,
Jesus.
but I was saying in Hecate's chat, I was like, there was a time where Ludacris, the rapper, he did a concert, and he came out in like a big old Confederate flag jacket and pants, and people were mad at him, like, and he was just like, it's just my history. I'm from the South. I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah, black people here fly the rebel flag. That's just the way that it fucking is.
Yeah.
Now that I know better, I'm like, whatever. Like Junior's mom, she's been dead for like 10 years now. That's my husband's mom. She made handmade quilts, and believe it or not, she made him a rebel flag quilt. Of course, he can't get away. He can't give it away or get rid of it. It's his mother made it, but I was like,
it's not.
We'll just put it up in the closet.
This is another thing that I said in her chat. It's not that everybody who waves that flag is a racist, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, everybody who's fucking racist waves that flag. So that's why it could be taken the wrong way. Because, like, if I don't know you and then I just see you got a flag in a birthday cake, I'm like, oof, buddy.
But since you know me and you know better than that, you would have been like, "Hey, Belinda, give me a piece of that damn cake, bitch."
I still want some. I still want some clan ribs.
Hell yeah, that was funny. Clan ribs.
No, that is not my joke. I actually got that from a comedian named Josh Johnson. He's like a young black dude. It was hilarious. He said that his friend accidentally went to a Klan meeting, and it was a barbecue, and he had brought home some. He brought back some ribs. He left because he was like, "Oh shit, this is a Klan meeting," but he left, and when he brought the ribs, Josh Johnson he's a black dude, but he's he's pretty proper speaking and stuff like that. People, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
so he was like, "Are those Klan ribs?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can I have those Klan ribs?" And it was the funniest shit to me because what would make a Klan member angrier than them barbecuing, sending it home with a white dude, and then having a black dude eat it?
And
that is hilarious.
Eat the ribs. That's funny as fuck. I like that shit.
And what I kept thinking about too, I'm like, what if it's delicious? Like, what if he sat there and just enjoyed, like, oh my god, these are great.
That's the best ribs I ever had. Too bad they was made by the fucking Klan.
And he would have never had them. He would have never had them if his friend didn't go to that meeting.
Yeah, I know when I think I was talking about something, and you said, "Yeah, I want to come to your barbecue and get some Klan ribs." I thought that was the funniest shit ever. I was like, "Well, you come right on, honey. It's all right."
Time not again, I guess.
Well, and it's funny because that's another strike against them too. You don't ever in your life, especially being it doesn't matter if you're white, but I mean Yaba and them are white, but which makes it a little bit worse. But you don't ever tell a black man that he's in the Klan.
Yes,
that is wild.
Yes.
Why would they even think that was okay? And Sam has black children.
Yeah.
So, and I know that her kids have to somewhat be culturally black, somewhat. Nobody ever told her that that's not okay. You can't call people Uncle Toms. Like, you can't say colorist things. You can't say that black people are in the Klan. Like, that's just not stuff for you to say.
Klan mama, then crack mama, then all this shit, and then
and the crack thing is another thing too, because anytime that you hear crack, it's usually associated with black people.
Yeah. I guess that's somebody explained it to me. She said that was just like if people say meth heads, they automatically think of white trash. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh.
No. If you said heroin, yeah.
Heroin and white trash.
White trash, and I think gays.
Yeah,
no. Around here, when you hear meth, you think of
because it's not like that over here. So, like, if you talking about meth or whatever, like over here in Vegas, California, and stuff like that, that's usually Mexicans and white people, but it's also Mexicans, and there's some black people that do it too. Yeah, I met a couple black people that be on that shit.
So maybe it's just depends on where you're from.
It's a little mixed up. Yeah, it's a little mixed. But over here, anybody who does heroin for the most part is more than likely white, and it's really because it comes from they get black tar from Washington. That's where it comes from.
And I know what everybody's on
is. I think white. I don't know why. I know which.
Washington's a state or two away. That's why Negs always talks about it. He talks about all the heroin addicts that are in his town.
I hear it's that
it's a mostly white town.
Fentanyl's getting bad here. It's taking people out, motherfucker. Shit.
Fentanyl is like meth over here. It's everybody's cracking it, and people are passing out on the street from it too. Like like I've seen. I'm telling you. Wait, Gigi, you were out here. Did you ever go off the strip?
Yeah, I usually go all the way down to whatchamacall, off the strip or off Fremont.
Well, it's the same thing.
I go way down past Fremont, like I all that like off that strip, but like.
So if you go to Fremont, it's kind of the same thing because Fremont is old Las Vegas.
Well, my friends actually that's not true. My friends when her dad died, I should say her dad. Her stepdad. She heard me. She'd be mad. Her stepdad passed away. We went to clean out his house, and it was way off. We were like, I don't even know I didn't even know if it was still technically Vegas.
So
anyways, what's the question?
So I'm saying, like, did you see that? Like, okay, so I'm actually not too far from Fremont. I don't stay like close to Fremont because that's where a lot of the drug guys. So, but if you've been on Fremont, have you seen people passed out like just on the floor?
Closer to the El Cortez, yeah. Not really like in like the free, but like as I'm walking toward the El Cortez, there's usually more panhandling or whatever you want to call it closer to the El Cortez. Yeah,
because once you go a little bit farther down,
right there was
on that spots.
I broke my heart because right on the El Cortez corner, there was a guy and he had his dog. And I said to my friend, I said, it is so hot out there, poor fucking dog. And I felt so bad, but he was right there, yeah.
What I'm saying is,
it changes very much in that area.
Yeah, but you see the people passed out, like you step over them on the sidewalk, kind of.
I haven't gotten to that point, but they usually they might be like up against the wall, looks like they're sleeping. I haven't actually seen anybody collapse in the sidewalk. No, that I haven't.
So those people. So it's either three things. It's either they've been up for days on meth, which is really is rare because most of the time people will dip off somewhere like that's not bright and dark and stuff like that. Like they'll go in the bushes or behind the building. But what it really is that fentanyl. After they've been up on that fentanyl, they'll just knock out wherever, and heroin. Anytime you see somebody sleeping standing up, that's heroin.
Oh yeah.
For sure. That's
Cornbread says
people come to Vegas and they flip out. Oh God, what did they say?
This cornbread motherfucker says Olop, Yado, Belinda, Lilith, Hecate are all to blame for running Kalari off the internet. Racism.
What did Yado do?
So Yado,
nigga, I don't know Kalari.
And how is Yado racist?
How's
I don't fucking know Kalari. I don't know her. I ain't never streamed about her. I ain't never even talked about her. Show me something where I talk about this broad.
That has to be a damn pro or something. What the fuck? Don't block them. Let them read.
You must be thinking of some other black person. Maybe you might be thinking of your mama. I'm not your mama.
Your mama has
I'm
some
darker
good
than him.
Videos.
I am darker than your mama, and I'm probably taller.
Your mama had some good. Your mama had some good Kalari Street. What did he used
to
call
God, he did.
I forgot the nickname. What was it? Shit.
He did. Yeah.
He had a
fucking
nickname for her. No, I can't think of it.
Damn racist Yado fucker. I swear.
Racist to who? My own goddamn daddy?
I fucking know.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I said that earlier to them. I said, I am black. How the fuck am I racist to other black people? You probably don't even know who the fuck Kalari is, do you? Like, not really. No, I've seen her. I've seen her because I watch Your Mama. That's what I'm saying. Your Mama's the only person.
Yeah, Charlie No Fronts. Charlie No Fronts. That's what he called her.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes, that's what it was.
I like Your Mama too.
I know he said something that she looked like Charlie Gold. That shit had me dying.
Yeah, he called her Charlie No Fronts. Jesus, bless his heart. I love him so much.
My bad. She doesn't look like Charlie Gold. She was like a broke down version.
Yeah, an older, because Charlie's actually pretty. Kalari says, ugh.
One of the first exposures I had to Kalari was the sock video, and I said, this bitch is not real. And then she was like, I can put my socks in up, and then she stumbled and almost fell over. I was like, no, you can't. Sit down. You're going to get hurt. And that's when I started like looking into her, and then she was like, I was like, oh, this woman hates us, calls us grift gang all the time. The next thing I know, all these stories are coming out about this GoFundMe, that GoFundMe, and I'm like, how are you gonna sit there calling other people grift gang?
I'm tired of telling y'all over and over again, because I have to explain this like every time I hop into a chat or somebody's like, oh, Yato, the guy from Girl World, right? I am not Girl World. I do not watch Beauty Beauty. I don't know shit about no Amberlyn Reed. I don't know nothing. The at the most, I just know some of y'all that cover this stuff. Like I'm cool with Charlie Gold. Like, she knows who I am if I pop up in her stuff. Like, she knows who I am. I pop up in Gaining Ground stuff. And they don't even like each other. But I go up in both their shits. And I used to be in Callie's until she got mad at me. And I just used to be around in people's shit. But I'm not Girl World. I do not watch
you're
Beauty
everywhere.
Beauty. I do not watch FFG. I don't watch none of these people. If you guys are going over that stuff, I might stay in there if I'm interested in you making jokes or you talking or something like that. If you're going over Beauty Beauty, but for the most part, I don't give a shit about what that broad is doing, and I don't know what she has going on. I don't know what nobody has going on in Girl. I don't know exactly Michael. I don't know who he is.
They're a mess.
I don't know what he looks like. I've hardly talked to what's his name, Michael B. Peck. When he was around, I only knew him because he came around in our universe for a minute. Him, Charlie Gold, and Callie for a minute. I don't know shit about none of this.
You need to go watch Zachary Michael, because the jokes write themselves. The jokes write themselves with that one, Yato. Holy shit.
They, whatever, they were a mess.
How is Miss Parker?
He goes by either one, but how was
Miss Parker?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Parker is doing so great. She's doing really good.
Has she been streaming or anything? I used to love to listen to her. Like, she did this kind of like true crime like stuff or whatever. And I'd just kind of listen. Sometimes I'd say hello because I didn't really know how she felt about me, with me being so racist and everything. And I was like, but listen to her. I like to listen to her.
Well, that would have been the opposite. If she thought you were racist, she would want you to speak in the chat.
Oh.
It's like her favorite. Belinda. It's like her favorite thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she'd be like, get on panel, and then she'd drag my ass all over the damn internet. So, I just...
Yeah, I've heard it's funny that you said that, because there have been a couple people that are like, I don't want Miss Parker to drag me, so I'm gonna just leave her be.
Yeah.
And I understand, because like I've hung out with her in person, and she does that shit in person.
Yeah. Yeah. She is that bitch.
She sat there and told me that I had 3 cats at my house. She was like, why is there a different cat every time I come here? I said, nigga. It's the same cat every time you come over.
She's a mess.
No, but she's doing really good though. She had she's not over here in Vegas anymore. But she had she got sober. She don't drink anymore. I don't know if she smokes. I don't think so. I don't think she smokes anymore either.
Damn.
But now, she's working, doing other stuff. She's talking about she was thinking about coming back. I don't know.
She should.
Don't quote me on it, because she was pretty much done with it, because she's busy for the most part. But
yeah. Plus, this shit can get on your damn nerves too.
Well, it wasn't that. It's kind of like why I stopped streaming for a minute. Like, sometimes real life stuff happens, and like I was saying earlier, that shit is more important than YouTube. So kind of gotta take a seat back sometimes, even if it's gonna hurt your channel. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's important to me, and the money helps. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I've had to just, like I've told Gigi, I'm like, I got to take a fucking break. Just take a break, not because of family shit, just because of.
Oh yeah, just to take a break from the bullshit too. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna end up in jail for a domestic assault. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So
you always need time for yourself. Always take. That's why, like, I seen Gaining Ground was talking about like a week ago. He was like, I moved the stream. He's like, I'm gonna be gone for a week. and then I'm gonna do a stream later. And then he moved it even farther, and I'm like,
People get
good.
So mad at me.
No, I mean, but they're gonna watch when you came back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna be mad, but sometimes you just got to put you first. That's one thing that like I've always made sure of. Do not let anybody else fuck your life up. Don't let anybody else take your happiness. Don't let anybody else make you offended. Don't let anybody else make you angry. I don't have to be. I can sit here and be. You could be sitting here cussing me out, calling me all type of N-words and stuff. As long as I choose not to sit here and really get riled up about it, I'm still gonna have a good ass night.
Yeah.
I could stream a lot more than I do, but I'm like, no, I just go by the rule where I'm just gonna stream when I feel like it, and if I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna stream.
Same. This cornbread
if I'm gonna go
person,
in a bad mood, I'm gonna say things I'm gonna regret, and I just don't want to be that person anymore.
So, yeah, same. Cornbread says, French fry girl.
Cornbread's back.
Yeah, listen to this one. French fry girl retweeted Olop when Olop made that cruel picture that said, when you give a heifer a burrito bowl.
Huh?
Belinda did that racist stream, as well as then Yado said for her to bite an apple. Hecate piled on. Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
For her to bite an apple.
Wait.
You are... Hey, cornbread, No, hold on. Cornbread, you are getting your black fellers mixed up, okay? Because Yado is not the one that said that. That was your mama, your racist
See,
prick.
I told you. I fucking told you. I told you. I'm not your mama.
That was your mama that tried to pay her to bite a fucking apple. And that's not Yado. That's two totally different fucking people. Sorry.
I'm about to get pissed. I'm about to turn my fucking camera on.
What is the... Okay, so a cruel picture that said... When you give a heifer a burrito, what is she talking? What's
I don't
picture? What is
fucking
she
know.
talking about?
Maybe you should try to get the joke, cornbread, because the motherfucker set up a damn GoFundMe for setting up a burrito bowl and getting a fucking diarrhea.
Olaf made the cruel picture that said when you give a heifer burrito bowl. Well,
where
okay,
is
so
it?
okay, three different things.
Hold on,
Look,
I ain't got you on
man
screen, Yado. Hold on a second.
You see my old man hair? I am.
They
not
can't
your
see
mama.
They can't
Look,
see
I'm a
you.
whole
They can't
different
see.
nigga.
Oh, hello.
I'm a whole different person. I'm not
Okay,
your
there you
mama.
go.
Daddy now. He's like a daddy now with gray hair. Good Lord.
Come back on stream if you can hear me, Yado. This
I can hear
can
you.
you show yourself again? I didn't have you on the scene. I didn't have you on the screen.
Oh. Hold on.
I forgot
Look,
about that.
I am not your mama.
That's not your mama,
look.
you idiot.
You see this? You see the grays? Look, I'm
it's
not
off
your
now.
mama.
Oh,
Look,
never
look.
mind.
See, look, I got little piercings. I only got my nose ring in, but I got a nose ring. I'm not your mama. I'm not. Look, I'm not. I
Does he know
ain't
his
even the
cameras?
same
Oh, there
color.
it is.
I'm not even the same color as your mama.
So there you go, cornbread. You got your black people mixed up, you ignorant motherfucker. Sorry.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, something about an apple. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's your mama. Because
Cornbread's talking about three
Kalari
different
didn't have any
instances.
front teeth. Your mama said, "I'll pay you $100 to eat a fucking apple, bitch." That's what that person's talking about.
Yo, that's so funny because there's a person that y'all probably don't know shit about him. His name is Von Helton.
Ooh, I know a little bit about him. Yeah.
Oh, he is lolcow gold and has been for like 15 years. Crazily enough, it has been 15 years because he used to be on blogs and they used to make fun of him. He has no teeth, and one of the people that used to be around in my old community, his name, you probably seen him before, Gigi. His name is I'm Sorry Wilson.
That doesn't sound familiar.
He usually has a volleyball like from.
Oh, the Will. I thought it was just Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson from Castaway.
Yeah, I've seen that account. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's funny as shit. And one time he told Von Helton, he said, if you eat a bowl of Doritos, he said if you eat a bowl of Captain Crunch dry, I'll give you $100.
Oh, so Cornbread says, my mistake, but Yado still bullied me in Hecate's stream alongside Lilith and Olaf.
And
Yado, did you bully Cornbread?
And I'll do it again. If you come into the chat accusing me of stuff that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then you're gonna get bullied. That's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
This can't be real fucking.
So yeah,
life.
next time get your black people correct, and then you won't get worked in the chat.
I bet Cornbread's one of them people
me
that
a little
think,
bit nicer.
I think cornbread's one of them people that think all black people look the same, ain't they? Cornbread.
I'm trying to think cornbread's a
Shame.
troll, right? Like cornbread's got to be a troll.
That's
right?
kind of what I was thinking too. Like, are you
This
trolling
can't be a
or
real
what?
person. This can't be a real
Sometimes
fucking
somebody
person.
comes in the chat with such stupid shit that you can't believe they're that fucking stupid.
Dude, they see me in Hakate's chat. My profile picture is not the same as Yo Mama's, and I have a beard in my profile picture. She put my comment on screen, so it's not like you couldn't see my face. And you've been hearing me on stream for like the past hour?
Yeah.
Yo Mama's voice ain't as deep as mine.
Your mama's voice. Bless his heart.
Oh my god.
I mean, you could take the link, cornbread. We'll be on here for a few minutes more, and then I'm going to have to go because I'm hungry.
Anybody else wants to run their mouth,
let me put the link in here.
Yeah,
you can come up and talk to
on
me, Yato, Gigi, what the fuck ever, or shut the fuck up. That's what you can do.
Like, I don't understand.
Jesus.
How you gonna say still and you got the wrong person?
Okay, now that's a goddamn troll.
Oh, I will be phoning this to the police.
I will be phoning this to the police as well. That's a troll.
Oh no, that's not a troll. That is Jan.
Is that Jan?
Nah, I don't think so. But it sounds
Jan
like
would do
they
it
talk.
herself.
Yo, they said
the
taking the piss, and they're talking about calling the police. That sounds like Jan.
I go ahead and call them, I guess. I don't know.
Wait, screaming, call them cornbread.
Wait, hold on. Are you gonna call the Nevada police?
And the Tennessee police and the Florida police. And wherever the hell old ops at police. I'm gonna tell you something. The police here in Morgan County could give zero fucks about a cornbread getting their feelings hurt on the damn internet. Stupid. These police here, they'd be like, cornbread? Yeah, I'd like to have me some cornbread.
I just told you that people be knocked out on the fucking street, and you think the police are gonna come to my house because of a YouTube comment?
Exactly. From some motherfucker named Cornbread. Shut up.
I know that Cornbread probably doesn't understand because they're from the UK, but over here in America, for one, our police don't give a shit too much about nothing unless it's something important. And for two, Americans, period, don't really give a shit if you mad about what somebody said to you. That's your problem. Nobody cares. Dude, I've actually have a stream where I went over Waterface calling people for no reason, calling the police and everything. And guess what? And know what the police told them? Get the fuck over it.
Yep.
Get over it.
True.
Guess what you could do? You can exit out the stream. You can put on another stream to watch or another video. You can lay down, get you a nice little comfy blanket. You can make you some soup or whatever the fuck you got going on. You can sit down and you can watch that, and you can have you a grand old time and not even watch this. And you be fine, right? But instead, you want to sit here and be mad. So why should I care if you're choosing to sit here and be mad?
Cornbread says, I have American relatives that are police. Nobody gives a fuck.
Can you tell us that in person, please? Come
Dude,
on.
Okay.
Take the link.
Please
honey.
tell
Nobody cares.
Okay, please take the link. That'd be so amazing.
I've scammed people before back in my younger days. Everybody says that.
Yeah, true. I do too, honey. Every damn bit of my family is the
Everybody says
police.
that.
Don't be fucking
Anytime
with
that
me.
they try to scare you, I have family members who are put. Well, guess what? I have a cousin who's Atlanta PD. What the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
They still ain't gonna give a fuck about no cornbread on the internet.
if your American family is a police officer in Nebraska, I don't fucking live in Nebraska. What the fuck are they gonna do to me over here in Las Vegas?
Kate says Brit Bong. Oh shit, can I say that? Brit Bong? Confirmed.
Brit Bong.
Yeah,
fuck your shitty third world. Kate. Fuck your shitty third world island cornbread.
It's a fucking mess.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's definitely Brit Bong. See, it was easy as soon as they said taking the piss. There's only two people, either Australians or the UK. There's only two people who say that.
Do they call the police about everything over there or what? Like, no, we don't call the cops here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just we don't call the cops for everything here.
Hussy does.
I'm talking about here in Hussey. Now Hussey's a cop calling motherfucker. It'd be like 911, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But here we don't fucking do that shit here where I live. But
we don't do that
they?
shit here either. When when one time the little situation happened when me and my brother stayed together, and I didn't even have to tell him. When the police came, we didn't say nothing. We're not talking to y'all. Well, I mean, it's a black thing too, but we're not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
It's a hillbilly thing too.
I don't need help. I'm good. You go on
You know,
about your
I've
business.
noticed the more that I talk to and just sit down and have conversations with black people, the more I'm realizing hillbillies, people in Appalachia, have so much in common with black people.
It's because we're all from the South. We have the same food because it's Southern food.
I think it's more of a
my grandmother is from Texas, and then her family.
No, I mean just in general though, like
Arkansas.
the don't fuck with the police. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that shit. We don't call the fucking cops.
That's the South. I'm
know.
telling you, it's a Southern thing because up north it's a little different.
They call the cops all the time. Gigi, you used to live up north. Did y'all call the cops all the fucking time?
Well, the white folks up there call the cops all the time.
The fuck? Not here.
But
hell no.
But like I said, I mean, it's a little different because the black people like around in New York and like the East Coast and stuff, some of them have never been to the South. They are from the East Coast. But over here on the West Coast, all of us come from the South. Like all of us. Or the Midwest. Either the Midwest or the South. One of the two.
Yeah. That Amber chick been a member for 27 months. Thank you. Says police reports March 28th. Bullying reported in the 400 block of Girl World. Cornbread cried on multiple sock accounts.
Right.
Yeah.
The cornbread probably heard Gaining Ground talk about the El Cortez. They're going to send the police over there.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Yato in here.
A guy named Yato. Mm-hmm.
He's bullying people.
The El Cortez. Oh, I fucking live for the El Cortez.
It used to be better.
I like because it's always just the craps are cheaper than like the main strip and even some of the places on Fremont.
What is that? Something in Vegas?
It's a casino. The 1800s.
Yeah, and so the Cortez is one of the oldest casinos. Like, so when he's talking about Fremont, so you know how back in the day when you watch a movie and you see the Las Vegas sign and everything, that's on Fremont. That's old Las Vegas.
The Golden Nugget.
Yeah, the Golden Nugget, all that. That's old Las Vegas. The Strip is new Las Vegas. There's no sign over there for leaving and coming to Las Vegas. That's over there on Fremont.
And I love old Vegas. I fucking hate the Strip.
You know, I think Junior was telling me about it. I think it was in Vegas that they had caught a woman serial killer. Is that true?
A what?
Was it in Vegas? A female serial killer. I think so.
Right, Belinda. I want to tell you all you need to know about the El Cortez. Every 2 months or so, I get a flyer in the mail with a free, you have 3 free nights at the El Cortez, and I say, hell fucking no. Away. That's all you need to know. Like, it's not a place you want to stay in, and people do. I ate
Sounds
there,
like
and
a
it
place
wasn't
Hussey would
horrible.
feel right at home, though.
No, you drink and gamble there. You don't stay at the El Cortez.
Eat there.
You might as well go to the Golden Nugget.
I did eat at the diner, though, because we had gambled, and they were like, you have free meal vouchers. So we went to the restaurant that's, like, over by the bathrooms. I don't know. It wasn't
So what
horrible,
is it? Is it like the motel, like that, where around here, where,
It's a
like all the
hotel
drug
casino.
addicts hang out and stuff, or what?
No,
it's clean.
It's kind of like the location, and it's like we said, the El Cortez is known. So, like, it's usually got a lot of people up in there. It's not exactly the best service and things, but it's great to gamble and eat in.
Like it was a 60s and 70s heyday. Like Elvis was going.
So it's outdated and all that shit. Yeah,
it's very outdated. Like the carpets, the colors.
Like stuff like that.
I like it because it's
like
charming.
Binions.
That's why I like it.
Binions
What's the 3 queens?
Binions is like 4 queens.
4 queens. On my last trip, I stayed at Circa. Beautiful.
Yeah,
there again in August.
Beautiful. Those are the places to go. You go to Circa. Go to what's the other place?
We had a cabana.
Circus.
What's the pool bar at the top?
I don't know. While you're
Swim.
thinking about it,
Fantastic.
Cornbread has a question for
Oh, wait,
you,
hold on.
Gigi. Hold on. Gigi,
Oh,
why are you harassing women in chat with the name Gigi's puckered balloon knot?
Ma'am, hold on. There you go. Hope that helps. That I have the gaining ground, twats. All right, hold on. So you're talking about what'd you say? Which other casino?
oh my God! You're talking about your channels.
That's
oh
your
my
channel.
God.
That's your channel. Is yes. This guy got she got her black people confused. She got her gays confused. I'm sensing a pattern here.
I think she got her
So what's
hillbillies
the other
confused
casino?
too. Sorry.
I hope you're not saying circus because that's disgusting.
Yeah, no, circus. That is what I was talking about. No, so they have they have cheap rooms, and there's another building. There's another building where they have bedrooms.
Go watch your video. This video's Belinda. I stayed at night at Circus. The stuff they find in the rug, under the beds. Oh, it's just the most disgusting.
That stuff
place
grosses
ever.
me
I want to
out.
go.
On which parts though? Because like I said, there's like a cheap part, and then there's like a more expensive part.
Oh, there is at Circus, so he must have been in the cheap part then.
Yeah. There's
They
a
have
cheap part
circus
where
shows
you can
every
get,
day, Belinda.
You can get
what?
You can get something cheap over there.
Circus shows.
But like they do it by colors, I think it is. But once you start going up into the higher rooms or whatever, is nicer.
No, I'm staying at Circa next time. Fuck Circus. They have like circus shows, Belinda. Like they have I don't know if it's trapezes or shit.
The Golden Nugget is pretty good too.
I love the Golden Nugget. Oh, I love the Golden Nugget. I love the D. Just because I love saying, where are you guys at? The D.
Oh my God!
I think that's the one that has the pool up there. No, because they have a
No, that's Circa. That's where we just had a fantasy football swim.
Well, I know that the Golden Nugget they have a If you go through the water slide, if you walk upstairs where the pool is, and you go down the water slide, they have like sharks that you see in the water slide.
Oh, no, we didn't do that. No. But I have a gay story from Vegas. So the top of Circa has this pool thing, and we rent a cabana. My friend rents a cabana, and we do our fantasy football there. So the day before, I had been on the apps, and I had met a lovely Latino man who did not speak a lot of English, but I knew enough Spanish where we were conversating and enjoying ourselves.
You know Spanish?
I can get by because I'm Portuguese, so it's very similar. But I knew enough to be like,
yeah, I was about to say a lot of the words are somewhat similar in Portuguese. Yeah.
So I was able to kind of get by, and then so the day of fantasy football, I said I'm gonna be at swim at the top of Circa, and he was like, "Oh, okay, me and my friends will go up there." So, okay, cool, shit. So we're doing our cabana thing, and my friends and I were just having a good time and drinking the pool. It's what you do. You do your fantasy football. Then we have the whole day there. So then he starts texting me, and I give out I have like a number or whatever. So he starts texting me, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm here with my friends." I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm over by the cabana." Oh, okay. Well, I'm with my friends. I said, "Okay." So whatever. So finally, he's texting me. I'm standing at the bar. Come have a drink. I was like, "Okay, cool." So I go up there, and we're getting by with our conversation and whatever. And then he brings his friend over. And his friend's very flamboyant. Had like a a sarong on, but he wasn't like trans. He was like, I'm assuming he presented man, a cis, whatever the fuck it is. Cis, no, it was cis straight.
He was very feminine, basically.
Yes, yeah, but he wasn't like trans. But he had like he had the is it a sarong? What's that thing that women wear? Like the it's like a shawl, but for summertime. Anyway, draped, whatever. Nice to meet you. Okay, cool. So I said, I'm going to go get a drink because they follow me. So I don't know what Mr. Sarong had been doing, but we get close to the front, and the bartender goes, "I'm not serving you. Fuck you." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "Fuck you." And he's like, "Your friend's a fucking dick. Get him out." So my friend has spent a lot of money on this cabana, and I'm like, I need to remove myself from this situation because I don't want to have her have to come to security and be like, "What happened?" Well, I met a gay guy, and they knew I was up there talking to him, but how embarrassing. I would have been like, "Hey, come get me from hotel security." The gays lost their mind. So I slowly back away, and I go back to the cabana, and everyone's like, "What happened?" And I tell them the story. They're like, "Geez, I don't know what, the guy must have been rude to the bartender. I don't know." So anyways, so I'm hiding at the cabana drinking my Michelob Ultras because I'm a lady, and he starts texting me. I've never been so insulted in my life. And I said, "Insulted? Why?" you just left me there. You left us there to be humiliated by the bartender. I said, I mean, no offense, but like, I don't think the bartender, and I'm trying to like, I'm using Google Translate to try to like get the words all right. And I'm like, I don't think the bartender would yell at your friend for no reason. And he pretty much called me a pussy, which I guess I was. But I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to get kicked out of this fucking glorious pool area because your friend's a dick.
Yeah, I know.
So I backed
and then
away.
for what, you don't even know that.
Thank you.
You don't
Thank
even
you.
know his friend. It's like, I'm trying to talk to you and your friend. You invited your friend over here.
Thank
and
you.
your friend's not welcome. So that's, I mean, it kind of sounds like his fault.
He should have apologized to me and said, I'm so sorry for what
I'm
happened.
so sorry
my
for my
friend's a
friend.
dick.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He was like, I've never been so insulted in my life. And I'm sitting there showing my friends, and she's like, what the fuck's he insulted by? And then I'm getting messages. You just left us there to be embarrassed. You didn't even defend me. You didn't walk us back to the beach chairs. I'm like, no. I said, because my friend has a fucking cabana here. I'm not going to like cause a fucking scene or be involved in a scene when this is literally like what we do every fucking year.
But if you
never
don't know what
talk to me
happened,
again. I was like, fine.
but you don't even know what happened with the friend. So how are you gonna defend him?
Yeah.
He said, he goes, I never want to. He goes, never talk to me again. I said, that's fine.
You dodged the whole bullet. Oh my
I mean,
god!
yeah.
he lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in Florida, so it wouldn't have been like anything past that trip. But I couldn't believe it. Like, we were literally in line, and I was like, I'm gonna get a, because they had the stupid like those frozen slushy machines or whatever. Probably a mango, some fruity shit, because you know me, I love fruit. And and all of a sudden he's like, I'm not serving you, fuck you. And I'm like,
Jesus,
what happened? And he's got his sarong on, and he starts flicking his hand, and I'm like, what happened? And he's telling the bartender to go fuck himself, and I could just see in my mind security saying, all of you come with me. Then I have to text my friend, please come to the security office, I'm sorry to ruin your day. Embarrassing. I don't yell at service workers. I've never ever had like a waiter or a bartender or anybody food service member be mad at me for something I've done. If they're mad, it's because they're having a bad day in general. Like, I don't treat people like shit.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. If that dude was already tripping because his friend was tripping and he wanted you to stick up for him, there might have been a different situation. If that didn't happen, there might have been a different situation where all the vitriol would have been spit at you. And I know this from experience. There's a time where I spent some time with a lady, and that night me spending time with her resulted in me getting jumped and almost carjacked.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that was a big red flag that you missed, because you could have hooked up with that dude, and then some other bullshit would have happened. Because
let me tell you right now,
if he's already getting mad at you about something that you didn't even do, like, he would have made up something else.
There is no universe where I would ever have put myself in any physical harm to defend this man. Not after 24 hours of meeting. That never would have fucking happened. Like, if for that scenario to be, it would have to be like somebody I'm with, my partner, a long-term partner.
And you don't
but
even
a guy
live
I just
here.
met, no.
And you don't even live here. Like, I'm not.
If he would have been like,
Poppy,
beat up that guy for me, I would have been like, no. Check, please.
That has to be the worst thing ever, is getting locked up somewhere where you don't live.
No, Stupid. It was so stupid. That fucking asshole. I still can't believe it. I've never been so offended in my life. I'm like, what did I do? You left me. I say, yeah. The fuck? You want me to get kicked out too? Fuck you. I don't know you enough.
You and Hussy always getting into some
like,
damn
could you
messes.
imagine, like all my friends, there was, like, I think, like, how many teams do we have? 12 people. I think 9 of us went. All my friends are in that cabana. And it's probably 11:30, 12 p.m. We have it until 8 p.m. Imagine I get kicked out. I'm going to be on my own for the whole fucking day. Because all my friends are up there in the cabana. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to be wandering Fremont, giving the topless ladies money who rent the circles out.
And people don't know, but when you get a hotel out here in Vegas, you have to pay like $100 for like a resort fee. So if you went and got another hotel, like, you're gonna be paying like a little pretty penny, not only because you're doing it like
cheap already.
Right, you're gonna be doing it on short notice, so they're gonna charge you. and you have to leave them not only money, so that you have to do a deposit, and you also have to pay a resort fee.
That's a fucking
I
rip
wasn't
off.
even. I wasn't even thinking of getting kicked out of the hotel. I was thinking of the pool area. But yeah, I could have got kicked out of the whole fucking hotel.
Yes, you could have, because they look for any reason to kick you out. Once that there's a problem in the hotel or in the casino or whatever, they don't want you in there. They have the liquor license and all that stuff is very delicate. It's not like they have an unlimited amount. So when it comes to those casinos, especially somewhere on Fremont or the Strip, they will kick you smooth the fuck out very quickly.
hell.
Because if you're drunk, they don't know if you're drunk, but they don't have to know. If it seems like you're causing problems, you gotta get out. You just gotta leave.
Yeah,
That's the way to take care of all the problems. They don't
That's
lose their
understandable,
liquor
though.
license. Yeah,
I've never been like, I mean, now that I'm older, like, get drinks for us is literally like 2 or 3 drinks that we come back home. Like, we're not getting drunk like we used to, but even when we got like drunk back in the day, we never like got into problems like that. Like, we were always respectful alcoholics, you know.
You can't smoke in the casinos anymore?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, Papa
Yeah, you
Ross said,
can.
no smoking, they will get you 710.
No, not out here. Out here, you can. They have non-smoking areas for some older people, but
Yeah.
There is a casino.
Every
though.
bar out here is smoke.
I thought that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought we went to a casino that was completely smoke free.
Maybe. I mean,
that
you could
area, maybe
you
not.
could probably find one, maybe, but for the most
there
part,
was.
if it's a bar, if it's a casino, whatever, like you can smoke in there.
Well, Vegas is one of the few places I've always wanted to travel to, so that makes it more enticing because I gotta have my damn cigarettes.
I was literally in Dottie's earlier, which is like a little small casino.
Oh wait, it's
a chain of casinos out here, little small ones, and I was just smoking up in there.
Yeah. Oh, no smoking in the rooms. Well, that sucks. That's stupid.
Oh no. Yeah, no, but you can get a smoking room. They have smoking rooms.
Cornbread says, I'm screenshotting everything for Yabba, you fools. Okay, you're a fucking troll.
Park MGM is smoke free now. The whole casino, no smoking anywhere indoors.
Word?
Yeah, Park MGM. Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I mean that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's the only one.
They hold big events over there.
Yeah.
And they have kids and stuff. So yeah, I guess. But nobody in Vegas goes to the Strip. Like everybody who lives here, the most we might go to is downtown. They have First Friday, and they'll cut off half of downtown, and it's only for people 21 and up. And they'll have concerts and shit like that. So they have like live bands on like 3 different stages performing.
The only time I'll do the Strip is because when I go out there, I meet my friends from California, and she's in her 30s, and she's the very pretty girl. She likes the short dresses. She likes to do the nightclubs. So I always promise her like one fucking night on the Strip, and she likes to do the Tao, or we go to
I
the
was just about to say the Tao.
Or we go to the Chandelier Bar and have some verbines, or the fuck they're called. Like she likes doing that, and I'll do that for like one night, but the rest of the time I'm there, give me old Vegas.
Is she out there trying to get smacked? Because the only reason why I know about the Tao is because that's what
smacked.
You know what I mean? Smacked.
Like, oh, blade, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, when I hear smacked, I think like smacked in the face.
No.
I thought he meant
Smacked
cocaine.
No, smacked to the pussy.
Oh no, I mean she's single. She's single now. Yeah.
Because my cousins have gone to the Tao. My little brother will go to the Tao, and the only reason why they go there is because they know that there are broads there who came to Vegas just to smash. They'll go up in the clubs, and then they'll take you up to their hotel upstairs.
Oh, that makes sense. No, I think she likes the fancy stuff. Like last time we were there, she treated us to
she's bougie.
What is it, the Mayfair Supper Club at the Bellagio. Fucking Caesar salad for $28. I said, bitch, you're insane.
Yeah, fuck that.
But can I tell you though? I looked at my friend Michelle. I said, I looked at my friend Michelle. I said, bitch, I don't know if it's because I'm not paying for it or what, but this is the best motherfucking salad I've ever had in my life. It was delicious. I was like, I get it. I guess
that's the thing. Like, you're gonna be paying a lot for stuff on the Strip, but it's fucking great though. Like, was good. With my ex broad, like me and her went on the Strip rarely. I forgot why we was over there, but for some reason was on the strip. I guess we were bored or whatever, but I never really go. And I remember we had found a little place that does alcohol slushies.
Ooh.
And it was a black man's dream because they had Hennessy up in there. We was like, no,
Oh,
nobody
hell.
ever has Hennessy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the daiquiri deck? What's the other? It's either daiquiri deck or it's like, God, what's the other one that Key West has one of them? Shit.
I think I still have the card for it somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But no, like I think I still have like a little cup from it or whatever, but they were fucking great. Like anything that you get on the strip is gonna be fire, but it's gonna cost you a lot. That's why we stay away from the strip.
It's expensive. It's so expensive, but
yeah, it's a tourist attraction. So
you know what I like, and people are gonna accuse me being racist because I'm talking to you about it, but I don't care. What's the name of that fried chicken place next to the Thai restaurant? Rockin' Chicken, is that it?
Rockin' Chicken.
Rockin' Chicken. You know that when you leave Fremont Street and you're going towards the El Cortez on the right, there's this Thai place. They used to have an outdoor in the back. Now it doesn't. Next to it, there's a chicken place, and we went there and I had fried chicken, and it was fucking delicious. Do you not go eat out there ever?
I do, but the only time that I ever go to Fremont is to go to I go over there every now and then to chill, but to eat, for the most part, I usually I'll stop at White Castle.
Oh God,
hell no!
Oh, but you know what, Belinda? When it's 3 a.m. and you gotta go down there to get your Uber,
we have an off-brand White Castle here called Crystals, so it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But I swear, and I love it. It's good. Like you said, 3 a.m. It's fucking good as hell. But the next day,
it's not the same. It's not the same. So I've been to New York and I've had actual White Castle in New York, and it's not the same. It's not
the same as Crystals.
One night.
No, I'm saying that it's not the White Castle out here in Vegas. We got two of them, I think. The White Castle on Fremont though, it is not the same as the one in New York at all whatsoever. Like the one in New York, when they give you like we had got like a 30-pack, and they came in a box, and like the buns are like melting because the meat is so hot. They're not frozen or anything, but because White Castle isn't based nowhere near over here, all of our patties come frozen. So it's like we might as well, like if I go to the grocery store, if I go to the grocery store, I can just get White Castle from a freezer, and it's going to be the same that I get in the restaurant.
Yeah, we have that here too. You can buy them. You know what I'm saying? But
well, the restaurant
Purple Dragon says White Castle and Crystals are not the same. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just assumed it was.
It's not that they're not they're not the same, but they have the same. I thought they have the same concept, like the steamed buns, little patties. I could be wrong.
With the sliders and onions?
It was Flippin' Good Chicken, Burgers and Beer. That place makes some good fucking chicken. Flippin' Good.
Oh no, I never ate there. It was really
you should go there. It was fucking delicious.
Was it crunchy though?
From my white ass, I thought that was delicious. So I don't know what that says, but
no, but
it was crunchy.
But was it crunchy?
Me. Yeah, it was crunchy. Yeah. Like it hurt the roof of my mouth. It was good.
It hurt the top.
It's across from Disco Pussy.
If it hurt the top of your mouth, that's Granny's chicken.
It's a bar called Disco Pussy.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And there's a sign that says, "Come and get this pussy," or "Come inside the pussy." It's so nasty. It's right across. It's right on that Fremont, right before.
I love it.
I've been to Fremont 1,000 times. I ain't never seen that bar. I don't know
when you're walking out of Fremont towards El Cortez. It's on the left side. It's when you cross
once
the
you
main
get
Fremont.
Past
it's right.
When you're talking about,
you get to the light at
what's that shit called? The Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah, so you cross the light at the Heart Attack Grill to cross the going to El Cortez, and then up on the left, there's Park and Fremont, there's a pizza place, and then there's Disco Pussy. Go look at it tomorrow. You're gonna be like, oh my god. Go across the street, and there's a sign that says like, come into this pussy or something. I'm gonna Google it right now. Hold on.
I can go look at that shit tonight. That's the beauty of Vegas. I can go at night. I ain't got no fucking kids. I can just get up at night and just get up and go and do things. It's Friday. Actually, oh no, it's not First Friday.
Oh my god, they don't open until 10 p.m.
First Friday is next week.
Oh wait, 10 p.m. my time. They open at 7 p.m. your time. Never mind. Wait, no, they open at 10. Oh no, they open at 10 p.m. your time. That's crazy. Hold on, wait, what time? Oh yeah, it's only 8:32. Shut up.
GG in his time zone.
Anyways, it's called Disco Pussy.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense, right? Because unless I was over there late at night, I probably wouldn't see it open.
Yeah.
Go to Disco Pussy, and I didn't go inside. We just took a... Oh, actually, I have a picture outside of it.
I was going to say, if you do, take a picture and send it to me because I've got to see that.
I either have it or Michelle has it. If I don't have it tonight, I'll get it tomorrow. But she made me take a picture in front of... Oh, here... No, that's not it. She made me take a picture of it with her husband in front of it, and then I don't know where it is. Oh, God, I'm afraid to search pussy in my photos. You never know what's going to pop. You never know what's going to pop. Who did you used to call? Oh, no, Big Pussy. That's Hecate, right?
Yeah. All right, guys, I got to go.
Yeah,
I'm starving. I'm sleepy, so I'm going to go to bed. I'm a weak old bitch, so.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for coming, Yato. Thanks for being one of the
you,
only two
Yato.
people who joined us.
Oh, I didn't have time exactly before to be doing stuff, but if y'all ever want me on stream or if you ever want to do some shit, I'm somewhat around.
Hell
So
yeah.
just let me know.
Any damn time. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Just got here.
Ooh.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
All right, chat. Bye. Thanks for everybody for coming. Thanks to all the super chats and memberships and all that good stuff. I love you, fellas, and I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.
Let me take you for a spin, down here where I'm from. Bunch of rednecks and they like to get drunk. Next door neighbor always high off meth. Whole lot of guns like it's Wild Wild West. Hillbilly, badass. Popping my clutch cause I like to go fast. Somewhere in the pines smoking on green grass. Off in the kitchen getting homemade tats. Hillbilly, badass. Hate on me cause I live in a shack. Say I ain't country cause I pull up in a lag. I'm a bloodhound, just stay minor facts. Hillbilly, 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 badass. Hillbilly, 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 badass. Hillbilly, 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 badass. Hillbilly, hillbilly, hillbilly. Straight up out the country, boy, we ain't never gave a fuck. When we pull up, we gon' pull up in a Tonka truck. You don't wanna fuck with us, shit can get redonkulous. Like to smoke weed, then you can come and take a ride with us. This wouldn't be possible if in God we didn't never trust. Catch me at a mud ball riding in the mega bus. Still thank God for my truck full of damn rust. From the back roads where we kicking up hella dust, yeah. I'm straight up out the country, yeah. You can't play me like no dummy. Wake up in the morning, gotta put a pot of coffee on. Shotgun by the couch, looking like a scene from Home Alone. Neighbors wide awake, I don't think they ever went to bed. Snooping around town, stealing out of folks' tool sheds. If I catch that motherfucker, one shot to the damn head. Call me Sling Blade, the only color that I see is red, yeah. I'm straight up out the country, yeah. You can't play me like no dummy. I'm Drake when it comes to this country rap shit. Dump some gas on the song cause you know I keep it lit. Yeah, born in Alabama so I gotta represent. I was raised in Missouri on the right side of the fence. Yeah, I'm still the same dude with my pockets full of lint. Done worked all week and now it's time to get bent. Let me take you for a spin, down here where I'm from. Bunch of rednecks and they like to get drunk. Next door neighbor always high off meth. Whole lot of guns like it's Wild Wild West. Hillbilly, badass. Popping my clutch cause I like to go fast. Somewhere in the pines smoking on green grass. Off in the kitchen getting homemade tats. Hillbilly, badass. Hate on me cause I live in a shack. Say I ain't country cause I pull up in a lag. I'm a bloodhound, just stating minor facts. Hillbilly.
Hold on a minute, Jay. Look, let me tell him I'm a certified country boy, straight white trash. Neighbors on meth, always asking for some cash. If you really want some shine, you can meet me at the stash. See him way out back, here on a rack. Broke down car, stay sitting on jacks. Blowing more smoke, get my stack than a Mac. You claim to be country, but you really ain't that. See, I'm really about that. Go and check the stash, just an old redneck that can down a 12-pack, and I'm really like that. Hold up, matter of fact, I keep more shine in my moon than a batch in my cigarettes pack. Hat turned back, dip in my lip, kept the motherfucker fat. Remember last night, but no, I ain't recalling that. My girl get the trippin', then I guess I'm going back to that Billy life I've been living, the hunting and going fishing. Stay gone like I'm on a mission, just call it redneck tradition. Drink beer like I've been addicted, break laws like they've been permitted. Truck sitting high cause it's lifted, just sip a shot, getting shitty. Just call me a hillbilly, stay smoking like gold really. Like soldier, I'm getting silly, like Weezy, I need a milli. Just call me a hillbilly, stay smoking like gold willy. Like soldier, I'm getting silly, like Weezy, I need a milli. For really Hop off in the Chevy, slam the door in.
Let me take you for a spin. Down here where I'm from, bunch of rednecks and they like to get drunk. Next door neighbor always high off meth. Whole lot of guns like it's Wild Wild West. Hillbilly, badass. Popping my clutch cause I like to go fast. Somewhere in the pines smoking on green grass. Off in the kitchen getting homemade tats. Hillbilly, badass. Hate on me cause I live in a shack. Say I ain't country cause I pull up in a lag. I'm a bloodhound just stating minor facts. Hillbilly.
God damn it, Billy, if you don't get out of my fucking tool shed and quit acting like a meth head, I'ma whip your ass up one side and down the other. Fuck out of here, dude.
Let me take you for a spin. Down here where I'm from, bunch of rednecks and they like to get drunk. Next door neighbor always high off meth. Whole lot of guns like it's Wild Wild West. Hillbilly, badass. Popping my clutch cause I like to go fast. Somewhere in the pines smoking on green grass. Off in the kitchen getting homemade tats. Hillbilly, badass. Hate on me cause I live in a shack. Say I ain't country cause I pull up in a lag. I'm a bloodhound just stating minor facts. Hillbilly.